Ever since you left me. More money, more cars, more hoes, more shows. Ever since you left me. More diamonds, more gold, more motion, more hoes. I went deaf on the bitch. I went deaf on the bitch. All I need is one night. You gon' have to splurge. All I need is one night. I went deaf on the bitch. Yes, my, yes, I, Fiesta. Drop top, G-Wagons, we don't do Teslas. Don't pay for the bag, I pay semesters. I turn dream girls to my new extras. Had niggas recognize game girls do too.
Come on in.
Through the city like the Two Live Crew. Got a Harlem broad, got a Brooklyn broad. I ain't come this far just to come this far. A friend to all is a friend to none. So don't push me, bitch, cause I'll press the button. I went deaf on the bitch. I went deaf on the bitch.
Good morning, come on in.
All I need is one night.
Asia.
All I need is one night. I went deaf on the bitch. All I need is one night, one chick. Dumb drip. Baby want a piece, call me scrumptious. Baby wanna be with me, call me husband. She was singing on my mic, Teddy Well spin. She said to love who first time I heard the phone, they knew I do. Christina, baby,
Morning. YouTube.
I just can't picture fuck any bitch I went deaf on the bitch.
Tracy.
I went deaf on the bitch. All I need is one night. You gon' have to splurge. All I need is one night. I went deaf on the bitch.
Come on over to Pink Champs at YouTube. Good morning. Happy Monday.
I went deaf on the bitch. I went deaf on the bitch.
Good morning, Giddy. Giddy gon' get it. Now shall we play the real intro? That was just the precursor. So on the precursing, that's about to be going on.
Hey, Jonesy. Yeah. Got your midnight tip for me.
Hey, Ryan Lane, let's get it.
So real. It's Jonesy in the morning. It's Jonesy. Where shade and laughter meet.
Where the shade and the laughter meet.
Come on, somebody. In your car, in a house, on the highway. Jonesy in the flyway. Turn your volume up, it's a party. We can do it again and again. Come on in, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get it moving like.
What up, Jonesy?
Hey, what a way to start the day. Go and say hi, she on her life. She told it. Mouth too slick.
I know that.
Hey, Jonesy in the morning. Got your midnight tape for me.
Girl, it's giving nice.
It's Jonesy in the morning.
Jonesy in the morning.
With shade and laughter me. Na.
Jonesy in the morning.
Kitty, I just have to tell you before we get started, because you know we don't start to get at least a buck in here. And we're at 70.
I know, but you missed the whole promo. Did you see it?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Do it again. Mm-hmm.
You didn't see the stuff I added, but go ahead. Say what you wanted to tell me.
No, I don't have nothing's more important than you adding me.
Okay, I'm gonna play it again. Please watch.
I'm playing. Okay. Everybody, this is a new promo.
Hey, Jonesy. Yeah. Got your midnight tip for me.
Hey, Ryan Lane, let's get it.
So real. It's Jonesy in the morning. It's Jonesy. Where shade and laughter meet.
Where the shade and the laughter meet.
Come on, somebody. In your car, in a house, on the highway. Jonesy in the flyway. Turn your volume up, it's a party. We can do it again and again. Come on in, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get it moving like.
What up, Jonesy?
Hey, what a way to start the day. Go and say hi, she on her life. She told it.
Well done, my friend. Well done. I
You
love
like
that.
So last night when I text you, I was up for like 2 hours. I was trying to get something in there as a little funny. It was your double Dutch skit, but I couldn't blur out the people in the back.
So they shouldn't have been all up in my video.
Let's have a great show.
Yes, we will. Thank you again, Giddy. Giddy gonna get it. People come on over. Good morning, everybody. Hello, you guys out in Chatland. Jonesies, Grownsies. Good morning. Hope everybody made it through the weekend, child. Let me tell you. Well, I gotta wait until we get 20 more people in here before I can start. Since it's been cold outside, I have not been in my usual traipsing of the streets mode. It used to be every weekend, either Friday or a Saturday, or maybe a Saturday and a Sunday. But I feel like maybe even since I left the block, I haven't been out. Maybe part of that's because I've been trying to get my new, stuff going. But it's not because the people aren't asking and they're not booking me. So much so that I forgot Friday night's gig. So bad. How you forgetting a gig? I forgot. But I'm so thankful that I have friends that are not above threatening me. Give it up for DJ Ted Smooth. His threats are legendary, child. He's like the parent that says something one time, and it's not even nasty, but you can tell by the shortness of it, the tone in his voice, that it's not a game. I forgot he was at Skylark. Now, my official Skylark gig is this Friday, where we're rolling out Pink Champs and doing a live broadcast from 8 to 9. But he is my family. Like, we're lockstep. So I needed to be there. And then when I asked him, why didn't he invite me? Why didn't he tell me? He said, well, if you visited my IG page, you would have known. And where's the lie? So this is why when you guys come over here, you'll see the title of today's episode is, Are You a Deadbeat Friend? Think about it. Let's think about it. Let's not all respond at once. Good morning. I'm about to do the roll call because we got about 90 people in here. Hold on. 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 We about to do the roll call. We got 88. We need 12 more. You better do that math fast. Music major, girl. Um, 84. We need, wait, it's going in the wrong direction. Get your ass over here to YouTube so we can start the show. YouTube.com/@PinkChamps the show. Come on over. All right, we back up to 88. And please subscribe and like while you in here. As I sip on Make My Fish tea from Saturday. And then once I got in the streets, I started making pit stops. I stopped by Go Donuts on the east side of Harlem to check in on my stepson, Solomon. He's the owner. Mind your business, stepson. You already know what it is. That's Dougie's son. So that means that's my stepson, Douglas. And what? He feeds right in. It's like, oh, so good to see you. I'm like the I'm like the mom that the kids wish their dad had them by. Have you ever wished that your parent had married or had you with like someone else that you deem is super, super funny or cool or just out there? Have you ever thought your parents were too square? And you're like, why couldn't my parent be Ashton Kutcher? Why couldn't my parent be Kenya Moore? Yes, Kenya, not Nene, ever. Come on over, please. Come on over. You're playing in my face. We need 8 people to start the show. And then I'm going to do the roll call. And it's going to be a nasty roll call today because my chat is popping. Y'all know y'all legendary already. The people from my BK life, they paid attention and looked twice. And we're like, wait, you got a lot of engagement, like nonstop. Oh, we're sliding backwards. We're backsliding. We had 90. We're at 88 now. People don't fail me now. Coochie don't fail me now. All right, we're going to start the roll call. And we'll start with the first one present. Good morning, Tracy Scales, all the way from Maryland. The doctoral student. The Reese man is here. Giddy gonna get it. Good morning, Sherelle. Good morning, our moderator, Kim from Harlem. Good morning, Two Girls Mom and my friend Asia, all the way in Jackson, New Jersey. Sometimes New Milford, probably right now in Jackson, unless Jaden oversleeps. And then she swoops up to get him up. Wow, she's a superwoman. I can't do it. A nigga just gonna miss school that day. Che Bella, obviously. Che Bella's here. Hey, Reg Gar. Nikki Bay is here. Run out your crib. Good morning. T Coppage, my friend. Garcelle is here. Good morning. Eli Blackwater. Good morning. Tim Brown. Good morning, Mr. Brown. And Kim White. John, good morning to you. The Murray Sway. Welcome. Bobby BK. What's good? Hey, Lucy B. Hey. Said he said. That's my friend. We was out in them Make My Fish streets this mother freaking weekend. Did y'all see the video? We'll get it on for you. Get the video up. Me and Seti said running through Make My Fish, making them legendary. I wasn't prepared for that. You caught me off guard. I usually charge for shit like that, and I still might. Moonlight creative girl. But you know what? I like what you do. It's so what you do is very organic. It doesn't give stagey. You don't do a lot of talking of guys, you know, when I usually pick a restaurant, you got right to it and hit that motherfucking light on your hat. That almost took me out. I just want you to know the light on your hat slayed me. Ulysses, good morning. Eat them up 2 times. Crunch, crunch. Latera, good morning. Ronnie Head, welcome back. Tika, hey boo, hey. Tasha Clanton, welcome sis. Good morning, queen. Anita G, good morning, queen. How was your night? And how was your weekend? Good morning, my other moderator, Vintage. Millennial, good morning. Miss Dee Dee, hey. Ann C, hey boo, hey. Antique and Gal, good to see you again. Kim B. Jodeci, so you're having my baby. I know you're tired of people probably saying that, right? Shot Girl is here. Good morning, Queens. Get the money. Fendi Flavors and Georgiana Simmons. Good morning, Georgiana. Nikki B, come on. It's 98. We only need 2 more people. That's all we need. That is all we need. We wait up. There it is. We rocking. So you guys got to come on over to the YouTube page at Pink Champs to show. You're going to miss all the fun, okay? And nobody wants to be that guy.
Ever since you left me, more money, more cars, more hoes, more shows. Ever since you left me, more diamonds, more gold, more motion, more hoes. I went deaf on the bit. All I need is one night. You gon'
All I need is one night. I went deaf on the bitch. Yes, my, yes, I, Fiesta. Drop top G-Wagons, we don't do Teslas. Don't pay for the bag, I pay semester.
All right, let's start the show. Yes, the weekend did melt a lot of the snow. And what I'm hearing at this weekend, we're going to have record numbers for March. So it's supposed to go up to like 65 for my white party. Hey. Hey, Giddy. Can you put the flyer up for the white party? Not too late to join the amazing mothers and others, but the mothers of my Jack and Jill chapter up in Bergen Passaic. One night, all white. All I need is one night, all white. Ted Smooth.
Baby wanna be scrummy scrumptious. Baby wanna be with me.
And now,
She was singing on my mic, Teddy Wells, baby.
our newest edition, our sponsor, Le Cool Champagne. Le Cool Champagne is on deck. Hey, Muhammad. Hey, Khadijah. Monifa will be performing live. And unfortunately, Allure will not be able to make it because one of the girls' fathers passed away. And so, you know how that is, funeral proceedings this weekend. So we send them our support. I know I lost my parents young and I felt all torn up and like it was unfair. And I still feel that way. But I feel for you guys that have had your parents like way longer, more of a connection. So I had my mom for what, 20 years? And my dad for 19. But you guys have had your parents for like 40, 45, 50, some of y'all, 60, and your parents are still around. That's a lot of bonding. And then they pass away, especially if you happen to be there with them in their last weeks or months or year of their lives. That's a whole lot. So, and if that's you, I'm not going to say, oh, sleep in peace. I'm not going to say none of that. I'm going to say, go through your process or not. You'll be okay. Maybe. But it does get lighter as time goes by. That I will tell you. It won't consume you. So good morning, Kamika. And are you a deadbeat friend? That's what I wanted to know. Please like while you're here. Good morning, everybody. Anybody that's new, thank you for joining us. I am Jonesy, a.k.a. Miss Jones from the 90s. And where I want to be, boy. Where is that birthday girl? Pixie Diva. Where is she? So I popped out at her birthday party on Saturday. Now, I told you about my little pop-out events. Like, if you want me to come by your book club or your birthday party or your Christmas dinner or whatever, there's a package for everyone. She and I negotiated a package that didn't include any performances. Hey, there she is, right? Y'all, I was repping the show. I had on our Jonesy in the morning tea. And so her package was simply Jonesy pop out, do what you do, say what you say, be the host, right? And here go the DJ, dropping Where I Want to Be Boy, and Miss Pixie Diva, beelines across the room. Now, at this point, I'm sitting down because there are several handsome, good-smelling guys all around me, sitting beside me. Across from me, I am in the lap of Love Asian, right? Because the dudes are grown. Can we give it up for grown Black and Puerto Rican men, please? And I speak of Black. That's who was in that party. I love how you guys know how to carry yourselves. I love how at Row House this weekend, at Pixie's birthday, you guys knew how to read the room. You weren't doing too much. You weren't, trying to be like we back in the 90s and overly aggressive. You guys knew how to be mannerable, and I salute you for that. Thank you for making me feel warm and loved. So they got the drinks flowing. I'm drinking. I'm taking everybody's drinks. One guy's like, oh, you didn't want my drink, but you want to take it from him? I'm like, I'm taking all, calling all, pouring all. What? So all of a sudden I hear the to the Uptown Crew. And I'm like, okay. All right. Love it. Thank you, DJ. And here she comes around the corner and grabs me. She grabs me so fast that I almost didn't take my pocketbook, but I definitely forgot my drinks. And what's rule number 1 in the club about your drinks? If you leave your drink, you leave that drink, right? And I'm like, fuck, but there were like 4 of them. This is why I love the grown men. The guy sitting beside me, he covers them with napkins. Now, we know that the napkin game don't necessarily do anything, but he was also security. So he was mindful of no one putting anything in my drink. At least I think. I did sleep hard the next day. But nothing dangerous happened, thank God. So she grabbed me up to the stage and I wound up performing My Invoice Is in the Mail. Because I performed Not Just Where I Want to Be Boy. Oh no, there's more. We did Sugar Hill, and then I gave her the birthday version of Sugar Hill. It's a personalized version that I do if it's your birthday. But thank you, Pixie Diva, and all her lovely friends. Did you see the video of her dancing? Did I send that to you? She enjoyed herself. And this is what happens when you invite Jonesy to your birthday. Think about the question I posed. Are you a deadbeat friend? Hey, Mobetta, good morning to you.
You actually didn't send me that, but I saw it on your feed, but I can't find it now.
It's okay.
Okay.
It probably disappeared, but thank you. It was a great time, and thank you, Pixie, and your husband and all your aunts and your cousins that was surrounding us with love as we danced the night away. If you are trying to book a pop out, a Jonesy pop out, which I thought was a very clever idea, just email me at Booking Jonesy. It's on the scroll going across. Make sure you spell Jonesy correct, though, because some people have been spelling it wrong. It's like the name Jones with a Y on it. And we can set that up. Okay, moving on. So that was Saturday. But the night before, I forgot that Ted Smooth was going to be at our favorite place, Skylark, with DJ Bukeem. That shit knocks. And it's a diner. And it knocks. It transforms into a nightclub when Bukeem gets on the set. But Ted Smooth was the DJ, and here's what I appreciate about that. Have you ever been to an event and you feel like you're experiencing an out of, like you don't know why the DJ is not paying attention to the fact that nobody's dancing, but they stay in that bag, like they don't give a fuck, like it's all about them. They're going to play what they have planned to play, and eventually you guys will dance or not, but they don't care because they're going to get their envelope at the end of the night anyway. Have you ever been at an event like that? Baby, when I tell you Ted Smooth did so much homework about Jersey, in Jersey, y'all know y'all different when it comes to the club scene. It's very different than New York. Y'all don't want us going on the motherfucking Benjamins, thinking that, no. Jersey they don't care about Benjamins. Y'all don't jump when we put on Y'all don't care necessarily. Jersey wants to dance. That's what I know. And that is what Ted Smooth knew. And he completed the assignment. Y'all motherfuckers was in there rocking from the beginning of his set, the middle, it stayed up. It stayed up. So thank you. I was up. Did I send you video on that? I think I took video. It was so good. I started singing for free, of course. I did the "'Cause You Love Me, Baby." And then I listened back. I was so off key. But it didn't matter because the music felt so good. So Edison, New Jersey is where Skylark jumps off Friday nights, DJ Bukeem. And this Friday, the kid is going to be there. We're doing a Pink Champs happy hour, live broadcast from 8 to 9. And then the party going to start at 9. But we got a DJ from 8 to 9, obviously. But come on out, mix and mingle. Get a one-on-one with the kid. Come get you some. So then that was my Friday. That was my Saturday. And then the scariest thing is when you are in a peaceful, like, oh, I don't have to go anywhere. Oh, and I was actually getting ready to go to my friend Stevie Genius's birthday party. He was having a smoke nick. He and his guys, they do the cigar parties all the time. Yesterday was his birthday. Belated happy birthday, Stevie. And I get a text that says emergency, emergency, emergency. And then I see like 9 missed calls. My oldest son, Jalen, had to be rushed to the emergency room. You might need to come on up for this. I need you to hold my virtual hand.
I'm here.
So he's trying to be calm, but he can't breathe. Oh. And then he's wheezing in between the words. And he said the fire department had just left and they didn't do anything. And I'm like, I hope they don't plan on sending a bill because I'm not doing anything. But he said he needed his albuterol, right? And he only had 1 vial left, which typically 1 vial would be enough. But Jalen had put on weight. So I think you have to increase the dosage, I think, which is why the 1 treatment with the 1 vial wasn't doing it. So while he got a little better, he was still like every other word, he's going, and then finally he said, please don't hang up the phone. And I want you to know that you've been an excellent mother to me and Shay. I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to get there. And then it dawned on me, he's too fucking far. Arizona is too far. It's too far. And I said, stop talking like that. He's like, no, and I love you. I love you, Mom. I love you. I'm like, so rewind. When we first found out that Jalen had asthma as a child, I had dropped him off at his grandmother's house and they took him to the hospital. And then I had just dropped him off and got all the way back to Jersey Shore. I had to come back up to Newark to the hospital to get him. That was his first asthma attack. But I did notice that every time I would pick him up from her house, he always would come back with a runny nose or something like that, right? I'll get to the 2 and 2 adds up to how you mold it. So bring him home from the hospital. And I didn't hook up the nebulizer machine because I felt like he was okay. He said he felt okay. So the next day after the hospital, he's jumping around, he's dancing. He's like, I'm good. And then all of a sudden he's like, he runs out. He's looking at me, and I've never done a nebulizer machine before, so I don't know how to open the vial, how to pour it in. I can't get it fast enough. He runs out of our house into the hallway, and one of our neighbors was coming down, Mr. Jeff. And he goes, Mr. Jeff, do you have an asthma pump? He goes, no. So Jalen runs back in the house. Now he's only maybe 8 years old. Drops on his knees and starts praying. Starts praying to God. I call Mike Sean, because I remember his daughter was always suffering from bad asthma when we did mornings together. And he was the only one that came to mind. I did not know what to do. He said, do you have an outside patio? I said, yeah. He said, let him outside. The air will buy you time. And then he walked me through how to put the medicine in the nebulizer machine. So by the time he came back in, he had enough to where he wasn't like that. And then I put the thing on his face. And the worst freaking scary moment. So when he called and he's going, my thing is go to the hospital. Don't be a hero. He's like, you think so? I think I might be fine. I'm just going to lay down. My oxygen is okay because he's got an oxygen thing. This is how, like, it must be going down in Arizona more than he's letting on. I know the weather's different. And the air has got to be different. And I don't know if it's working in his favor or against his favor, but he did say he was trying to work out.
So I'll let Aiden suffers from that too. When he runs into a situation like that, another alternative is to turn the shower on hot and stay in the bathroom so the steam can help him out. Remember the person that when we was together that I called from Arizona? She also has asthma, and at Arizona, sometimes the air quality fluctuates because of those dust storms and everything else, and the heat and everything else they got going on there.
How about nigga come home?
I knew that was coming.
Just come home. Because here's the thing. I understand that all the kids take classes online now. Did you know that's the thing?
No.
They're sitting in their
dorm. It's not the same thing.
It doesn't matter. This is their
Wait,
life.
they're sitting in the dorm doing online
In their
classes?
dorms doing online classes. And
Okay,
then
so now that.
and I said, nigga, you could sit at the kitchen table and do Arizona State online and save me $1,500 a month in rent.
Yeah, I didn't know they were doing that.
And then I'm like, you're missing out on the whole socialization of what college is supposed to be about. But they have their time when they do stuff. It's different. And he's like, you have to, like, it's not as far-fetched as it used to be in your day, Mom. So I'm trying to get into it. But in this moment, I said, he goes, my roommates have all left. So I'm kind of afraid, can you just stay on the phone with me? But my friend Stevie Genius is waiting for me to come to his Smoke Nick birthday party in Brooklyn. And Jalen won't let me get off the phone. So I stay on the phone because I don't know.
You have to.
I stay on the phone. And then I must have fallen asleep on that bitch because next thing I know, I hear doctors and nurses working on my child.
So they went to the hospital?
Apparently, either one of the roommates came back or was in the house all along and he didn't know, drove him to the hospital. And all I heard is Jalen, the doctor's going, you got to calm down, bud. You got to calm down. And he's like, and they're like, you're having an anxiety attack. So he was having an anxiety attack.
Plus an asthma attack.
And he was like, don't leave. And the roommate was there with him in the room, like stayed with him, thankfully, and didn't act weird. You know how sometimes your roommates are like, I dropped you there. I'll wait in the waiting room or whatever. Obviously, It was that serious that he felt he should have stayed, but he did. And then Jalen quieted down to the point where I was like, Jalen. He was like, no, I'm good. So that must have been the anti-anxiety medicine, right? Doctor said that contributed to the asthma coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine. I had a girlfriend that died of an asthma attack. Her name was Kim Mormon. And I wasn't there, but I heard about it. And I heard that she couldn't get to her pump. She was driving and she lived in Harlem. And she worked for the post office. Young, vibrant, healthy, kind, smart. Couldn't get to her asthma pump in enough time and died. So when he first called, my first thought was, do you have your pump? He was like, I do have it, but it's not necessarily doing anything. So I had to go online. Now, all this is happening at the same time. Go online and find the telehealth doctor that will prescribe you whatever you ask for $99. Right? And then I had to find a 24-hour pharmacy out near Jalen.
Right.
And like, it was a lot in a little bit of
I have
time.
a question. So like when that was happening with Aiden a lot, when we were doing football mostly, they gave him an emergency pump and a regular pump. The emergency pump was red, and you had to do the emergency pump when you had situations like that. Also, they advised us that when he does a treatment, at minimum 2, because those vials are small, they won't do. So at minimum 2. So does he have that emergency pump, regular pump situation or no?
I don't know. All I know is he has the Air Supra, and I inadvertently asked that $99 doctor to put another Air Supra in, not knowing he needed the vials of albuterol sulfate.
Oh.
So I'm out $100, but I felt like I was saving my child, right?
Right.
And then he got to the hospital, and they ultimately would give him
what he needed, right.
So, but that was,
he needs to have that other stuff on him. We were at a point when we were doing football that we were carrying a machine in the car, and I had the converter so he can plug it in.
I got that too. Thanks to Asia. That red is a shiny red box. You plug it in your car, and it's got the cords and the actual plug adapter.
This is what I loved about my Beast that nobody wants me to get fixed,
and
because it had it inside the car already.
My Infinity had that too. That's why I love my Infinity truck. It had a plug.
My Yukon has that in it because I had a PlayStation in it.
Well, I love that, and it seems like every car should have the outlet in it, and they don't.
Plug in, yeah.
I go for that and electric seats that go back on their own in the trunk. Because I ain't pulling, I'm not lifting. When it's raining on my back and I got to put the bags in the trunk, I need, that's what I need. I'm older, I don't got time. And I ain't trying to prove shit to nobody. So I missed Stevie Genius's party. But Jalen is fine.
That's the important part of the whole story.
But I need him to be fine at home. I need him to be
Watch out,
fine.
Jalen. You're going to get a one-way ticket soon.
Listen, I said, so when's spring break? Because you're coming home. He was like, can't you just come here? I said, just a minute ago, I was the best mom ever. Right? And I said, I think you should come on home and finish your last year at home. And you agreed. You're like, it's a lot out here. And then you get a little oxygen and want to act brand new.
Yeah. I mean, that's something to discuss. The birds are going for it. The birds are saying, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, birds. How you chirping? Air purifier would definitely help. Glad he's doing good. Thank you, Jodeci. I'm going to ask him if he has an air purifier because I remember buying, but I don't know if he took it to school. You know, when the kids aren't feeling something in that moment and they haven't had it in a while, they think that they're cured. But when you're going into a new environment like that with different air, like Giddy said, you don't know. You don't know. Thank you, Che Bella. A-Live, the outlet in the truck is the best. The outlet in the truck will save your life. Corey. Yeah. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Anita. Yeah. So that was my weekend. But I asked, are you a deadbeat friend? Because I'm like, Stevie went and bought a whole ticket to my white party. $150 ticket. And I was going to his event to support him. I had to explain to him, but I think he probably feels like her son is grown. He would have been all right. He didn't say that.
Yeah, family comes first. That's what I always say. I don't care about no industry, no nothing, no work, no nothing. Family comes first. I think if he's a friend, he's going to understand that.
And he didn't say that.
Yeah, right.
But, you know, some people are politically correct, and inside they're like, that bitch, she knew she just wanted me to buy her fucking overpriced ticket. That bitch, that hustling ass nigga bitch Jonesy. But that wasn't the case. And I've come before. I've come more than once to his things. I love that. It's in Dumbo, Brooklyn. It's a day party, which is right up my alley. I had the driver set up because I was like, I want to drink all the things because Stevie Genius has like 15 freaking 20 bottles of my Rosé Moet. And right there at my tea always sets me up lovely. Who wouldn't want to go be there? But Jalen, no. But Jalen needed me on the phone. So thank you, Denise. Thank you all. Peppermint tea. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Ann. Yeah, Missy. I felt that I did that. And I wouldn't have been able to concentrate on the party anyway. Worrying. Right? And then your people coming over. What's wrong with you? What's wrong? And then you just, oh my God. You can't do that. Like, I had to make a call. So, Bukim. Friday was a thing. This Friday is going to be another thing. DJ Bukim, Dre 2 times. Test Move was a good look. Tell him to keep a humidifier in his room. Let me write that down. Matter of fact, let me text that to him. Do you have a humidifier? Wait, but before I do that, Bukim, this is all I want to hear on Friday.
Ever since you left me, more money, more cars, more hoes, more shows. Ever since you left me, more diamonds, more gold, more motion, more hoes. I went deaf on the bitch. I went deaf on the bitch. All I need is one night. You gon' have to splurge on it. All I need is one night. I went deaf on the bitch. Yes, I fiesta. Drop top G-Wagons, we don't do Teslas. Don't pay for the bag, I pay semesters. I turn dream girls to my new extras. Niggas recognize game girls do too. Run through the city like the 2 Live Crew. Got a Harlem broad, got a Brooklyn broad. I ain't come this far just to come this far. A friend to all is a friend to none. So don't push me, bitch, cause I'll press the button. I went deaf on the bitch. I went deaf on the bitch. All I need is one night. You gon' have to splurge on it. All I need is one night. I went deaf on the bitch.
All I need is one night, one chick. Dumb drip. Baby want a piece, call me scrumptious. Baby wanna be with me, call me husband. She was singing on my mic, Teddy Well spin. You scared to love who?
This is giving me drop top vibes. I don't know about y'all.
I went deaf, bitch, blew my mood. I just can't bitch it, fuck any bitch I choose.
I went deaf on the bitch. I went deaf on the bitch. All I need is one night. You gon' have to splurge on it. All I need is one night. I went deaf on the bitch.
Hey! Right?
I went deaf on the bitch.
That's this Friday. Skylarkin Edison. 8 p.m. Pink Champs. Live broadcast. But not really, because we're not really interviewing anybody except for those of you that are there. I'm gonna get all up in y'all video. Yes, that is the they played that at Pixie Girl's birthday party at the Row House on Saturday. And I was like, what is that? What is that? You know me, when I like something, I'm gonna run it out and then get sick of it. But have that playing when my chariot arrives, Bukeem, please. And thank you. 2-stepping in the coffee line is crazy work, but happy Monday. Yes, Casey and the Sunshine, naming that sample. Do I hear a feature? Mike Jones wanted to do Throwback Thursdays here, but I told him we don't play music. But thank you, Michael, for the offer. And should we be able to figure it out? Yeah, Max B. Should we be able to figure out how? Maybe, but you got to get past Giddy first, because Giddy going to get it. Right, drop top driving. That's what that sounded like to me. So people are definitely talking about our Jonesy in the Morning podcast. Thank you to all of you for making it pop. Max B and French Montana. And it's called, what's the name of it? Ever Since You Left Me. Ever Since You Left Me is what it's called. I went deaf on a bitch. All right, so Giddy, today is the second day of Women's History Month. Bum, bam, 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 boom, 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 boom. I don't even want to take the chance of doing a quick mix because all of my monetization been unmonetized because we do little silly shit here on Jonesy, like playing news clips. So comedian Godfrey, I saw him on social media this weekend. I wanted to start the show or start Women's History Month with this.
Everybody around the world copies African Americans and then yet disrespects them. GPS is a black woman. Well, 3D imaging is a black woman. Laser eye surgery is a black woman. Escalators a black inventor. Elevators a black inventor. The roller coaster, the cell phone, our video games is Jerry Lawson. Mary Van Brighton. In 1966, she invented the home security. You're talking about open heart surgery, Daniel Hale. Plasma, Charles Drew. We can keep going. Surgical equipment. Black people inventing, just constantly inventing. And they took everything and lied. And black people are still thriving. Black women have the highest degrees in America. These are the same women that were operated on with no anesthesia, but they're number one in academics. Atrocities that African Americans have been through, I'm surprised we are this peaceful. Everybody around the world.
I think we need to hear that again. No, you just playing on the phone and trying to buy time. Whatever. Let me play it again.
Woman. Well, 3D imaging is a black woman. Laser eye surgery is a black woman. Escalators a black inventor. Elevators a black inventor. The roller coaster, the cell phone, our video games is Jerry Lawson. Mary Van Brighton. In 1966, she invented the home security. You're talking about open heart surgery, Daniel Hale. Plasma, Charles Drew. We can keep going. Surgical equipment. Black people inventing, just constantly inventing. And they took everything and lied. And black people are still thriving. Black women have the highest degrees in America. These are the same women that were operated on with no anesthesia, but they're number one in academics. Atrocities that African Americans have been through, I'm surprised we are this peaceful.
So be proud, stand in it, be celebrated. I celebrate you here. I celebrate us here. But definitely this month, we're going to do some things. Thank you to our sponsor, Nationwide Bus Charter, for always being down for the cause all throughout the year, not just during Women's History Month. Thank you, Nick. His lovely daughter, Isabella. Again, Nationwide Bus Charter will provide transportation for your groups. And you can call them and drop Jonesy's name, and he will take care of you. As for Nick.
So, Jonesy, we got our first caller of the day.
Okay.
Bright and early. Caller, go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, Josie? How you doing?
Doing good. Good morning. Who's this?
This is T Boots. What's up?
Hey, why you don't sound like yourself?
I sound like myself. You just haven't heard me in a while. That's all.
That's true. That's true. How are you? T-Boots, are you still driving the buses?
Yes, I'm still driving the buses.
Okay. Everything good?
Yeah, everything's good. I'm apartment hunting right now, so things are getting better.
Are you staying up there in that area? You coming back home?
Now I'm staying up here in this area.
Now, I hate to get into
a show up here.
Huh?
I'm wondering when you're going to do a show up here, when you're going to bring your 90s themed girls up here and do a show.
You know what? Don't threaten me, but a good time. Let me put that together. I just got, if you know any promoters up there, put me on to them.
I don't know, but I can find some probably. I'll definitely let you know.
Bring us up there.
It's called the Palace, where everybody do performances at, stuff like that. Nas performed there, like a couple of people.
Well, look, tell the Palace I walk with a crown.
Okay.
You can't see me because he's on the phone. How's everything else going?
Everything else is cool, Jonesy. Just taking it day by day, blessing by blessing. You know me. You know me.
So
whatever
when we met,
whatever goes on, I just throw it on my back and keep it moving.
I know, but we talked about that. So T Boots, do you mind me sharing? Because you shared on the live before. But
go ahead, do your thing.
No, you got to help me along because this is your family's business. T Boots experienced familial tragedy at a young age, and you guys might remember the story because it was headline news back. Was it in the 80s?
No, 1995, November 13th, 1995.
Tell us, walk us through it.
Well, basically, some guys they was looking for my cousin. They ran up to Polo Grounds in 1995 looking for him. He wasn't there, so they murdered my aunt, my uncle, and my 13-year-old cousin, and they left 3 kids alive. And and the guys is trying to get out of jail today. And the dude that set the whole thing up, that sent the guys, never got no time. So pretty much.
And when he and I met online, he was telling me how, because people come and they share the stories, but you never know what somebody else is experiencing and just isn't talking about, right? When he told me, I said, so do you ever see the guy? And I think you said you do see the guy, right?
Yeah.
And I asked him, how do you not want
to be in the city now? Huh?
No, I was telling them how I would say to you, how do you get past that? Seeing him, knowing he wiped out your family for no reason.
It's Jonesy, you wanted me to truthfully be honest, it's my mother. And her being in church, her just praying and putting God in me. Because there was no God in me or no guidance of God in me. Ain't no telling where I'd be right now, Jonesy. Ain't no telling what I would have done. And being that my mother just passed away last year, you know.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear.
March 11th. Nah, it's cool. It's cool. It's
March
cool.
11th? So it's almost a year?
Huh?
I said March 11th?
Yeah.
So we're approaching a year of her death.
Yes, next week. Yeah.
Wow.
But it's life, Jonesy. It's life. It's something, you know.
So now you could go get them niggas and not feel guilty because you're no.
Yeah, man. And, you know, it got to the point where I went to counseling and I had to just talk to them, and I'm just praying and, you know, praying that God keep me on the right path. Like, as long as I don't see him and I just do what I do, I'll be all right. Even if I do see him, I can hear my mother like, Jesus, is that what I want you to do? You got a path, and that's the path I want you to stay on. So I got to be positive.
You got to honor that now, especially now, right? Does he act when you see him? Go ahead.
No, and that's what I wanted, cause I was trying to reach out to Flip, because my little cousin, one of the kids that was left in the house and seen everything, he's willing to do an interview because somebody's talking about it on YouTube already. I knew this day was gonna come, but he was saying that he would want to do a interview, and I was thinking about Flip, because Flip is the only person, you know, I know that dudes interviews like this, and I mess with him a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
I could set it up for you.
To see if that's something he'd be willing to do, and if it's not, then that's cool.
He'd do it.
He said he's willing to talk. He's willing to talk and tell what happened that night and stuff.
How has his life been since witnessing that? And how old was he when he witnessed the whole family be murdered?
It was him and his little sisters. He was 7 years old. His other sister was 5, and the youngest sister was 2. Yeah, they seen the whole thing. So yeah, and I was talking to him and telling him that somebody was on YouTube. Like, they briefly went through and they get into the whole details of things. And he was like, well, if somebody want to interview me about it, I'll talk about it. And just in case anybody else going through stuff like this, I can tell them how to get through it. But he still have nightmares and stuff. He got a call every 2 years to make sure that the dudes that actually pulled the trigger don't get out. Yeah, so he got to relive that night every 2 years.
And he's still young.
Yeah. He was 7 years old when that happened. So he's like, what?
27?
38, something like that. Yeah, 37, something like that. Yeah. So, yeah, but, you know, it is what it is.
I'm glad that you you moved away from the environment because you knew that was part of your healing, right? It's hard to pack up and move and start over someplace you don't even know people, but I still don't understand how niggas are still walking around free.
Yeah, that's the dude that he lied to the dudes. I'm gonna let my cousin do the interview, but basically he gassed them up thinking all the stuff that was there wasn't there, and that's why they got mad. But yeah, he set the whole thing up, and he never got no time for it. Never. So
that laugh was very diabolical. That's the laugh of if I ever catch you, nigga.
Because it got to the point where I kept dreaming and dreaming about my family. It got to the point that I wouldn't actually sat and talked to one of the trigger men himself and asked him what happened. And we had a long conversation.
And I know you told me this one night, but tell us what that was like and what that nigga said.
Well, basically, he said that the dude that sent him, like, he lied to them and basically told him it was all this money that was in the house that wasn't there. So when they got in there, and they didn't even know it was kids in the house. He didn't tell them nothing. He just told them it was a whole lot of money up there. And when they got there, they thought my family was lying. So my aunt started cursing them out. And that's when they got mad and laid everybody down. And they just did one by one. They was about to kill the kids, but the other dude smacked the gun like, no, we ain't going to do that.
So he admitted to you that he was about to kill the kids?
And he said the other dude was, but he told me he was the one that told me he shot my aunt.
And then how do you... How do you end that conversation?
I walk out the room. It wasn't no shaking hands. It wasn't no kumbaya moment. I was hoping he'd get up and do some funny shit. I mean to curse. I was hoping he'd get up and do something funny, but nah, they just the CEO sat there, and the counselor sat there, and they just let us talk. But he answered a lot of my questions. But the thing about that is, after I talked to him, I had a dream about my 13-year-old cousin, and he told me, yo, he can't come out of jail because he said something smart before he left the house. And my little cousin told me, I told him, and he said, yeah, he was the one that said, we coming back. And then I had another dream about my aunt, and she said, T is one more person. And we all believe who that one more person is. He didn't get no time either. It was a reason for me talking to him. He's not telling me the name of the other person, but I believe we know who it is. I know who it is.
I don't even know what to say. Every time I hear it, it makes me mad all over again.
Yeah, because like the news channel, they was all in front of the 32nd precincts, 10-10 wins, they followed us all the way to my grandmother's house, and when we got there, the news cameras and everybody, I had to put a coat over the kid's head and take them in the house one by one so they wouldn't get their pictures. This was on the radio everywhere for like I believe Montel Williams wanted to do an interview with my grandmother, but she wouldn't do it. And Judge Judy at that time was the one that gave her custody of the kids that survived.
Wow.
T Boots, can I ask you a question? Is this Giddy? So what is the correctional department done as far as, have they let you guys speak to them about not letting these guys out? I mean, what have they done as far as reform or as far as helping the family out, as far as, realizing, okay, if these people get out, how it could possibly be if they said back then they'll be back? How do they know that they're not going to be back? You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, and that's the thing. That's the big because the DA lied to our family, making us think that they got this rough deal, but basically they basically got 25 to life with the possibility of parole. Basically, the DA wanted to make this an open and shut case because they didn't want the smear campaign. They tried to hurry up and get rid of it, and they did it. But now it's 30 years now, and every 2 years the trigger men go in front of the parole board. But my little cousin they all have to call in and make a statement why they shouldn't come home, and they keep getting denied. But I'm just listen. God bless them. That's all I'm gonna say. God bless them. Because one of the dude that I went and talked to, he got married in there twice. He had kids. I'm like, oh, you just living it up inside, huh? Okay.
And probably got a whole boyfriend in there too.
Wow.
Yeah, probably. But like he the one talking about this piece, and he's sorry, and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, well, they don't want my nephews, my little cousins don't want to hear that. Like, they ain't trying to hear none of that.
The streets need a body.
He wrote a letter. Yeah, he wrote a letter just before the 25 years came up. And I'm thinking in the back of my mind, you should have did that before your 25 years came up and you was really sorry. You don't wait till like a parole board and then you want to go apologize. So anybody really accepting that. You can't come home. I told him to his face, you can't come home.
And he's still living a full life.
Yeah, like, nigga, please. You just better eat your oodles and noodles and live it out, baby. Yeah, because they still have nightmares. It just put a big gap. Because my aunt and my uncle, right, like, they was the one, and I was just talking about because I lost a childhood friend over the last 2 weeks. And like anytime I go to the block, they always talk about how my aunt and uncle would always throw a block party, like do a cook on the grill and stuff like that, and everybody would come to the cookout, play spades and all of that. And since they got murdered, it never happened on that block like that ever again. Every summer they would do it. So right there on 154th, like they kind of kept things alive, like, and it was like they was the glue to my family, like Christmas and all of that. Everybody would come to their house.
Right.
Once they passed, we we don't really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. And to pass like that, because I'm sorry, even if somebody tells you that there's money in my house, you don't get like that. You still don't come and take it unless you thinking it was yours and you trying to steal it back, OJ.
Yeah. The dude was just jealous. It was warnings that came, but you know, when you're not thinking about it at the time, you're not thinking about it. But then when I thought about it, I was like, yo, I seen him with these two guys before. I just didn't pay it no mind. Because my cousin was getting money, and what happened? One day he came up to me. This was in the summertime, and it was these two. They was all on bikes, and it was two. I'd never seen these dudes before. So me and him standing there talking. He was like, "Yo, do your cousin look out for you?" I'm like, "Nah, he don't owe me nothing. This, that, and the third." He called one of the dudes over there, like, "Yo, this is his cousin. He don't look out for him. This, that, and the third." I'm like, "Listen, my cousin don't owe me nothing, man." And then when I thought about it, I'm like, that was probably one of them that right there.
He was lining you up.
Exactly. Like he was putting the idea in their head why he want to do something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, he a grimy nigga. We should get him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Just to
And
justify.
that was in the summertime. Yep, that was in the summertime. And there was a couple of more incidents too that happened. And after everything happened, I'm like, yo, you know what? That was probably those same two dudes. And then my uncle had got a statement like from the parole board, like the statement that they had. And one of the dudes was like, yeah, we was coming uptown with him all the time. I was like, that was them. That was them. That was them. I just didn't pay it no mind until, you know, and I told the dude that, like, yo, I think I've seen y'all before. And I brought up that incident. He said he didn't remember.
No words. No words.
I know, it's all good. It's all good, Jonesy. It's all good. But yeah, you know, I'm praying. I'm doing what I got to do, man. I'm going to just stay focused and listen and just, you know, do what my mother told me to do. And just stay out the way and just live my life.
Yes, there is room for you to carve out a great life for yourself. There is.
Jonesy, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I had a dream so vicious in this house one night. Like, I seen the dude on the avenue, and I punched so hard in my dream, I woke up for real. I woke up looking at the walls. I'm like, yeah, I can't go around this dude, man. But if I do, I just gotta keep my composure.
What's the therapist telling you to how to deal with this?
Like, you know, just remember what my mother told me what to do and just live right. Because I got to take care of my disabled sister because that's what my mother was doing. And that's why I'm trying to get this apartment now so I could get her up here. Okay. So I got to look out for my sister. You
are such a good man.
Right. Well, thank you, Jonesy. I'm glad somebody sees it.
No, that's why I was wanting to fight that girl. Remember that girl?
Oh, yeah. I don't want to say her name, but yeah.
Yeah, we're not saying her name, but I wanted to fight her. Yep. Yeah. I'm your girl cousin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, everybody in the comments, they got their hands on you prayer-wise and sympathy and empathy. And I know every time you have to relive and revisit this story, it probably takes you a little back in your healing. But to know that you bringing somebody else a little step forward in theirs, hopefully brings you some comfort.
Yeah, it does, Jonesy. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. Like, because when my mom's passed, I like, because, you know, I'm so laid back, and I'm the type of person that people think I'm a mat. Like, I'm just a mat that people could step on. But when my mother passed, I let that nigga come out. And now I'm like, I got to keep it under control because I started spazzing on people that just thought I was soft and they think I wouldn't punch them in their face. I'm like, oh, my God, I got to keep myself. Like, you know, this ain't something my mother would want me to do. And he was my first target. I'm like, I can't. And now I'm back to myself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it changes you. It changes you. When that happened, it changed me. But I'm so glad that, and I told my mother that. Like, after that happened, she sent me straight to North Carolina because I was bugging.
They always quick to send us. They quick to send us down south when shit go left, right?
Yeah. And I told her that because I was so mad at first. But then I told my mother that, I'm like, Mom, that was the smartest decision you made, because there ain't no telling what I would have been right now.
And
Fucking.
and you ain't no telling what might have happened to you, because that other dude was still out there.
Yup. But they wind up catching everybody like, what, 2 weeks later? Yeah. Because, like, when it first happened, my mother told me, yo, listen, your job is to go to school and go home. Don't be in the streets. And I walked right in that school and was like, yo, check this out. Somebody murdered my family. Y'all ain't never going to see me again. And I went right to the block, and I got all the answers because at the time, we didn't know who did what. And I learned from that situation, the worst thing in this world is an enemy with no face. And I'm like, I got to find out who did this, because if I don't, they can walk right up to me. So I ain't go straight home. I went right to the block, dolo, asking questions, and I got all the answers I needed.
Because somebody always,
everybody.
The block always knows.
Yeah. Yep. And my mother was so mad, and that's when she decided, look, I got to send you down south because you're doing too much. But they wind up catching me. So I'm good.
Because especially when there's children involved, the streets don't like that.
Yeah, because it got so bad. Like when I moved back to North Carolina, like when I moved back to New York, my grandmother was taking care of them, and like them kids wouldn't go to sleep unless I was in the house. They would still have on time sleeping. And then I would call the house, and they'd be like, T, when you coming home? This, that, and the third. I'd be hanging out with my friends like, yo, I got to go, man. These kids can't sleep. And they wouldn't go to sleep. I would get up and help my grandma. I would take them. She would get them ready for school. I would take them to school, pick them up from school, all of that.
You were their constant.
Yeah. It's been other stuff that happened after that where they still couldn't sleep, and their other brother went and did some stuff, and it was just like they wouldn't sleep unless I was there, and it's just been a lot, Jonesy. It's been a lot.
And it's a lot, always something. How are they doing? Do they still live here? Did they move away? Do they have families?
No, after that happened, my grandmother in 97, she bought a house up here. Big, beautiful house. And it's right around from the palace. I told you that it's right around the corner from the palace I was telling you about. But she bought this nice big house or whatever the case may be. And then one of my other cousins did something out here. He got locked up. That's the one I told you that set the house on fire while the police was in here. He got locked up. He did something. And I was worried about getting the kids out the house because I didn't want part two of you know what I'm saying?
Yes, more slaughter.
I'm sleeping with them to make sure they're all right. My mother came from North Carolina and got them, and then my grandmother went down there with them and just let the house go. But now they up here now, so they good. They good. They get on my nerves because they grown now. You know how that go. They're stubborn.
Can't tell them nothing.
What it is. Yeah.
Keep on keeping on. You know why? Because even though it's hard to understand, and we don't, I feel like we don't remember, but before we come down to earth, we choose the tragedies and the experiences that we're going to encounter when we get down there, right? We also have a pact with someone else that when we get to earth, we're going to be each other's backup, right? But what happens is that we get down here and we forget. That's part of it. And then we're blessed with free will. So when you meet somebody that you don't know and you're like, why do I feel like connected to you? That's usually that person that you made, that spirit that you made the pact with before y'all came down to earth to do this life. I also believe after we perish, we come back in different forms because each time you're down here, you're supposed to learn a different lesson. And so you choose what things are going to happen to you, what things you have to go through to get closer to God. And that's just my belief based on stuff I've read. So you agreed to allow God, you believed in God to go through this trial. And that's why you probably still standing.
I mean, I go through my moments and stuff,
Of
but
course.
you
We all do.
She passed away. So
Well, we're gonna celebrate your mom. What's her name?
Doris Lorraine Coppage.
Doris Elaine Coppage.
Uh-huh.
I love how we know our mother's middle names.
Oh, Jonesy, I gotta go. This is Social Security. I gotta go. I'll talk to you
Bye.
later.
Love you.
All right.
Hello.
Is it somebody's birthday?
It's somebody. You see these dollar store balloons popping right behind me. You see these balloons popping behind me, girl. You see the balloons.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is always a Mike Sean Monday, even when it's his birthday, Giddy.
Yeah, what's going on? Happy Monday, everybody. It's double nickels. Oh, that sounds different when it comes out my mouth. Oh, that sounds different when it hits the atmosphere.
Wow.
55. Yeah, man. Yes. How are you, Jonesy? How are you? I see you shedding light, bringing joy to the universe. I see you giving some inspirational talk that people don't see. I've had these talks with her behind the scenes. I've seen her uplift people. I've seen it. She's done it to me.
Shut up. No.
Go ahead, girl.
I don't know. I'm just like, that was a lot. And now here you are breathing life. Like it's your birthday. And he was talking about how his family had gotten slaughtered. Did you hear?
No.
He just ran up in his aunt's house and murdered everybody and left the kids to witness everything. Little kids, 2, 5, and I think 7.
Oh, what type of devilish act? What type of devil do you have in your heart to do that? And my prayers go out to him.
But it's your birthday right now.
Oh, I get the music. Oh,
hey.
Put your hands up. Best birthday sign. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Let's go! This song is so good. Go ahead. It's not complete until you start singing along with it, Joe. Go ahead, you start the music down. Let her sing.
Nobody has to know, just you, me. We'll see where it goes. Where the night takes us, we can spend some time. No strings and a glass of wine. But we're not drinking.
No, we're not.
Play.
Hey.
It's your birthday, boo-boo.
That's such a good ass song, yo. That's such a strong song.
Thank you.
Oh, I want to keep it all positive.
Thank you. I'm gonna send you a copy. So
yeah.
Too bad. Payola no longer exists.
You really told yourself happy. Mike Sean, you really told yourself happy birthday. DJ Giddy approves. Everybody make some noise for Mike Sean's birthday.
Giddy worked on that all night.
Giddy's focused. Yeah, you got yourself somebody with Giddy. I don't know how you developed this. She will take people out the clear blue, including myself, out the clear blue sky. She took a person off the streets. I'll say the name, fucking Mother Knows, and gave this person a life. Like gave this character a life, a career. Like a career. She'll spot something, and I don't even know what it is that she's spotting. She'll spot something and bring this person in, and then next thing you know, this person has a character, has a meaning in the entertainment business. I don't know how you do it, but Giddy, get ready. Just get ready.
And Mike, I did not do that to you. You already was doing stuff. You were the life of the beat.
Oh, appreciate you. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
When I got to Philly, this man had the streets on fire, and he was the nighttime jock. So of course, I'm new to town. I don't know anybody. So I come back up to the radio station, my corny ass, at nights. Him and what's the white boy name again?
Was it J Ski or A White? It was the DJ was J Ski. Jay Black was the producer. I don't know. I forget. It must have been A White.
The other white boy, he was funny.
There was a guy, the white boy named A White, who actually, I only called him A White because he took Jay Black's part. So I called him A White. But yeah, this comedy creation thing, boy, is intricate. Boy, you got to develop stuff. Well, he was black, so you're going to be white. So that's how it all worked out. That's how this shit all worked out.
Look, and they better be happy, because let me tell you something. Jay Black is your friend.
Yes,
Jay Black is your friend. He called me yesterday asking, "Could I do a song for you? Could I call?" I said, "We did that last year. You got to step it the fuck up, nigga."
No, I know Jay Black's my friend because Jay Black literally did something that I laughed for like 20 minutes doing my show. Jay Black really reached out to Kevin Hart and really reached out to Kevin Hart's manager and still had the number, his personal manager, in hopes that he really had a belief that Kevin Hart was going to pop up. And this is no disrespect. Kevin's got me tickets, but he believed, Jonesy. He believed in the name Michael Sean. He believed that when he dropped that name in the text. I said, Jay, do you know how far they threw that phone across the room when they saw the request that you were asking? Do you know how Spank and the rest of them cats is joking right now that Michael Sean's homeboy actually sent a text saying, yo, if you're not busy running that $600 million company, if you can find some time for the 600 subs, come on down.
I want a friend like Jay Black, but that's not true. No, it's not that far-fetched. You know that if it were not for Kevin, I mean, Kevin knows that if it were not for you in a lot of situations,
yeah, facts, yeah,
things could have went different for him.
Yeah, but you know, and this is listen, this is nothing to Kev. Dog, you're busy. I get it.
No,
I get
it's a belief in you from your friend Jay Black.
That is amazing. I said, Jay, you're bugging right now. I said, you're wilding. I said, okay. I said, but God bless. Go ahead. You champion that. If I could only find a wife like that, you champion that. If I could only find.
Stop it, because we didn't listen.
That's what he was. You gonna say the same thing he gonna say.
If that's how you want to spend your birthday talking about this, I'm not going to partake in that. But you know what you had. You know what you still could have. So
now I'm back in these streets at 55. Who does that? Who's back in these streets at 50? What are we doing? No, but it's good. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. How are you, Jonesy? How are you?
No, I'm all right. But a lot of us are in these streets, and a lot of y'all that don't even like y'all married person, and y'all stay in a situation because it's comfortable, and you know you don't even fuck with him, and he don't like you neither.
Listen. Let's shit on them. They don't even mess with you. Y'all in that fake facade just because you're scared to be out here. Your insecurity is what keep you in that relationship. You scared. You know, you can't stand it. Okay, I'm lonely. God.
No. Let's keep going. That and a low credit score will keep you married for 5 years. Yup. So
and yours is by choice for real, because they be in your face. They be in your face crazy. Yours is by choice. They be in your neck. I almost feel disrespected. I'm like, I'm standing here. Right? They calling you ma, boo, all the time. I'm right here.
They know you just my Diego.
I'm right here. That is gracious.
So, Mike, what you got planned? What you gonna do? You do those birthday? This is what I plan for my life for the next 12 months. Do you do any of those vision board things?
I do the manifestation. Like I do write stuff down, but I'm not going to post it. I do write a lot of stuff has come true. But it's something that you got to just manifest every single day. But as much as I joke, I'm super blessed, Joe. I am super, super blessed. Like, I can't tell. I had a great weekend. We're going to do the comedy show March 14th at the Elite Social Club in Willingboro, New Jersey. I had a birthday dinner with my family because my mom's birthday's tomorrow. So we had a birthday dinner together. And this is wild because my daughter's out of nowhere. We're having the dinner. So my Autumn says, Dad, how old do you have to be to come to your comedy show? I said, huh? I said, I guess 21. She said, oh, well, she got all flustered. She was like, everything just got being 21. I was like, Autumn, it's my show. Like, it's fine. Like, once again, I feel the same way when somebody's trying to holler at you and in front of me, I'm like, it's me. It's like, it's my show.
No, but you got to love the fact that you raised them. You are an entertainer and a celebrity that has raised your kids to know nobody gets in free.
Nobody gets in free. and I said, I got you. But I was shocked because Autumn, the twins have never been to a comedy show. So Kayla's like, I wonder if I got off that day, whatever. And then Monty goes, I already bought my tickets. I said, why did you buy tickets?
To support her dad.
Which would be so great, but this is literally what she said. She said, I bought my tickets. I want you to know that I'm supporting you. And I also want that to be kept in the back of your mind when this will gets broken up. I said, what?
Not the will. Not putting you in the grave already.
She said, I know we got to split it 3 ways. I have no problem with that, Dad. I have no problem. We split it 3 ways equally. I just don't need you to go out here and fall all in love and somebody else now is part of the will. It's just these 3 women. And I said, you got it. There's nobody else.
Man,
There's nobody else.
She got the comedy bone.
So I said, wow, child, man, listen. But my twins, this is my problem. I have to have a talk with my twins. My twins have never seen me on stage. So I have to have a talk that you have to understand that this is a different person that's on stage. So these stories, okay, this is going to be a little loud. These stories all happened before you were born. Let's just keep it. This is all before 2007. Everything you hear is a different person. Because it did put a little anxiety in me to have my twins. Like, Bonnie's been to a show. But my twins still, I feel like, even though they're 19, I'm like,
they're still pure.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
once they experience it, it's over. When I brought Jalen to Drink Champs with me, that was that moment. That was that moment for me.
Oh my God. Oh.
I tried to have a conversation, but I couldn't even have it with myself.
Oh, yeah, that was, yeah. Did y'all have a talk afterwards?
I don't even think he cared because he started posting pictures of himself with Nori and EFN and the set. And he was like, yo, this is dope. Can we go get something to eat? I don't think he cared.
Okay, all right.
But girls are different.
Yes, they are. You already know. So I am going to have a little sit down talk. Like, listen, you know.
But maybe you should wait for them to talk to you because you might be hypersensitive to some shit that just rolls off their shoulders. Don't be none.
And you know how we get on stage, it just goes at that point. There's no.
That's it. And then you can always say, those are just jokes. That's not real.
Hey guys, Mike Sean has a call.
I have a call.
Yeah, go ahead, caller.
Hey, it's Kim from Harlem. Hi, Mike Sean.
What up, Kim? What up, Kim?
Happy birthday, Mike Sean.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you. I appreciate you and your husband. I appreciate both of y'all. Y'all are a cool couple. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all are definitely a cool couple.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You got anything planned for today?
No, I don't have anything planned. Today I'm chilling. I'm just doing nothing. I'm just running around. Might get a haircut. That's it. I don't know. Nothing special. I'm just setting up for the birthday party, March 14th. Then I'm taking my mom out for her birthday. So we got to hit the casinos. Yeah, my mom. We got to hit the slot machine.
And say big happy birthday blessings.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you.
So, hi, Kim. So, Mike. Bye. Phyllis Yvonne Stickney came on last week. Did I speak to you since then?
Mm-mm.
And she was talking about it'd be certain people in the comedian business that's such hypocrites, always complaining about money, and they didn't want to pay her. She was talking about Monique. Then
the business is the business, man. The business is the business.
Then we were talking about Lunel. I think she thinks that her and Albie Shaw are really in a relationship together. You know, he broke up with Rachel. Wow. Rachel Nordlinger, who used to be the executive assistant to de Blasio's wife. And then they let her go because her baby father or her boyfriend, got caught with some I don't know. She got caught up. She had to take a step down. So she goes back to Reverend Al because Reverend Al has always been her main job. So
you mean she goes back to Reverend Al to work?
To work, yeah.
Oh, okay. She goes back to Reverend Al, and that was Albie Shaw's woman.
She stood by him during that whole surgery, all that while he was in a coma, all the while. And now, allegedly, that he's come out and he wants to release the book. The book got shut down because all the stories inside of the I'll Be Sure book apparently had not been verified.
Oh,
and I heard that he got mad at her for the book getting shut down when she was the very one telling him, you got to vet the sources. They got to go through stuff. And I think he just put it out there or something happened. Anyway, he's allegedly blaming her. So now they broke up and he going to go to Lunel. Whoever goes to Lunel?
Lunel's my friend. Be easy. She's my friend.
I'm just saying. Like, I like Lunel too, I think.
No, she is. She's definitely my friend. But I thought Lunel was playing. I thought they were playing.
That's what I was hoping.
Or is Albie trying to maneuver something?
Or is the tumor back?
Oh, God. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh my God, is the tumor back?
So, the ongoing battle of your mom is dead, motherfucker. It continues with T.I.'s son, and now the other son has joined in, and now the little daughter, the baby daughter, is singing songs about leave my mama alone. And do you have thoughts?
He got jumped. I mean, I didn't think he got jumped. He did. And I'm just gonna say, the only thing I was worried about is King spiraling out of control and 50 deciding to take aim to make him go crazy. I don't know if this is all a ploy anymore. There's a lot of music. The one son, Damani, is super talented. He is super, in my opinion. The music that I've heard before he even did this, he's the introspective Tip. He got the genes from Tip he's very mature. And his diss song was on some basically bringing up 50's mom and all that. And I thought that was crazy, but I see 50 replying with this jokes. And then I peeped one thing in 50's comment. He was coming back with jokes, no music, and it wasn't really landing well. It still got 700,000 likes. It still got 6,000 comments and all that good stuff. But he did one thing, because he kept just putting jokes, and T.I.'s putting music out that I believe is dope, that a lot of people believe is dope, that they're like, whoa, we always knew T.I. was a lyricist. But he put something under a caption, and he said, do you see 50 is the top of your algorithm? And I was like, and he put it there, and I was like, oh, you bastard. It's almost like 50 doesn't care if he's losing in a situation. He just knows this marketing tool keeps his face at the top of your scroll every time you scroll. It's 50, whether you like him, whether you hate him, whether you think he's getting destroyed in the battle, no matter what it is. When he put that, do you notice that I'm at the top of your algorithm? And I said, this one is so that he don't care. It's all about the end of the end of the story is, am I top of mind? Now, I could be digging too deep in it, but that was the only caption he put. And I said, okay. I said, all right.
Should he care?
I don't know anymore. This stuff is so make-believe. I don't know anymore.
Okay.
I honestly don't know, because the next movie or next show he puts out, we're gonna run to it.
Right. Always. Just to see. It's like Trapped in the Closet. We knew that it was nothing, like that it was silly as fuck. But we always was waiting for the next episode. So what do that say about us? They said the Eris video was old. Yeah, I know, but I didn't see it then. I'm only seeing it now because 50's at the top of my algorithm. And the fact that she talking about defending her mama and is old, that means 50 ain't the first one coming at her mama.
And I thought it was weird that he scrubbed for a while. There was a moment he took everything that he said about every T.I. thing, he took it off. And listen, this is how, when you're 55 years old and you actually go to another man's page just to see if it was true that he actually, it's a little, I'm kind of telling on myself. And he took it down. I was like, maybe he's going to tap out, but he didn't. He put the AI, simmer down.
Yeah.
You never
know Lunel might got some good kitty. And why is that so far-fetched? Because she's not a size 2. Ain't nobody say nothing about the size. I was thinking about the slurry, like it's always, it seems drunky love.
I don't know. And there's a big age. I mean, is there? Yeah. How old is Albie Shore? Is he 60 yet? He gotta be 60, right?
I think he's like 58. She's like, oh, she's like, isn't she? Well, she appears to be very elderly. That's why it's Mitch Match. One of these things is doing their own thing.
I have no idea.
Giddy laughing, Giddy cracking up. I'm just saying, don't hit me with the because she's not a size 2. That is never my thing. But I need people and things to match, even if they're unhappy and they don't like each other. In my world, I need them to match and make it look matchy.
Matching. They got to be equally yoked.
Right. And not even spiritually, just for my own aesthetics.
Mm-hmm.
So Jalen got rushed to the ER yesterday, the asthma, and I brought you up.
Oh, damn.
The last time he had it that bad, remember I called you? And I said, I don't know what to do. And you said, put him outside on the terrace and let him get some immediate cold air.
It'll just give him a little, it gives you a little break. It'll just give you a little, it might give you a little break. And you got to pound on his back, on his lung area. And you got to cuff your hands. You got to just start pounding on his back. It's just to give it a break just before you get to the ER. If you cuff your hands and you tap, you got to tap real hard to break up what's going on in those lungs. I got that from the doctors. And you break it up and keep tapping, keep him outside so he can get that fresh air just to get him to the ER. So he went to the ER and what? Everything.
Thank God the roommate was there. And then they had to give him anti-anxiety medicine in the IV along with because he was working himself up. And he started saying, Mom, I just want you to know you did a great job with me and my brother.
Oh, so this is serious.
I said, don't fucking play with me. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. There's more momming to go, Jalen. Don't start. He was like, and I love you.
Oh, yeah, that's panic. If anybody's ever had a real asthma attack that took the panic, you really can't get air. I know this sounds simple, y'all, but just think of the simplicity of it. You really can't breathe. Like you can't get the air past here. You get it here and it doesn't go down and give you the relief. So when that panic sets in, you have to calm the person down and get them to the emergency room. A lot of times I say, try and breathe through your nose instead of doing the like this. Sometimes if you breathe through your nose, it seems to help a little bit, but it is a panic of no panic. Like my first wife literally almost died for real and both her lungs collapsed. Like they collapsed one at a time. Like it gets that serious. It's the simplest form of death. You can't breathe. You can't. So when you're going through that, if you can't regain your composure and understand, I'm going to be all right. I just got to get to the emergency room. I just got to get to the emergency room. I just got to breathe. I just got to go and try and get there. It is horrifying. Like I've been rushed to the emergency room and been put in the bubble. Back in the day when they didn't have all the technology, they put me in a bubble and they just zipped me up and it was just a bubble of oxygen. And I've been with somebody that I knew was going through that anxiety and saying, I'm not going to make it, and driving him to the hospital. So asthma is very serious. And that's why the maintenance, the one thing, he's okay, obviously now. He's okay. The maintenance has to be something that he does religiously. It has to be a pattern.
That's what I was telling him, because the lady said if I were you, when I get back home, I would take the anti-anxiety medicine that we're prescribing. So when he finally gets in the car, I said, don't forget to take the medicine. And he goes, I think I'm going to just take a melatonin. Get a little oxygen and start acting brand new.
Get a little oxygen. You forget where you was at a few minutes ago. And that's a part of being in your 20s.
I mean, it's also part of, growing up, because when you're pregnant, you swear you're never going to get pregnant again. And then it's almost like you forgot.
2:00 in the morning.
And you could be in your 30s and then you like still doing the same thing. Like, how did we get here? So I don't know what that is. I'm glad that he felt comfortable enough afterwards to say, oh, I have options. But the maintenance is real.
What's his has he been? I know he has. When they tested him for allergies, what was the main thing that something had to come back? That was a major allergy.
Try the mold in his grandmother's house, which is how the fuck he got asthma to begin with. That's the story I wanted to get back to. Every time I would drop him off at the grandmother's house, when I picked him up, he always had a bunch of cold medicine that she had purchased because now he has a cold. And I'm like, he's 100% healthy, except when I get him from you. Come to find out, she had mold in the basement from years of flooding. You know, old Haitian people, they don't, all the flooding, and you're not getting the repairs, and you're not down there, but you letting all of your Haitian relatives come when they need a place to stay. They're down there and they ain't complaining because they just happy to be up in the country with a roof over their heads.
Mm-hmm.
And that had to be it. And then when I tried to tell his father that, he gets on the defense of, what you trying to say about my mother's house is dirty? No, I'm just trying to say that all her grown kids need to get her a mold remediation, whatever the word is, to pay for it to come out. He asked the whole, you insulted my mother. She been good to Jalen. I want to go, you're not even his real father, but keep going. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. He's not even the real father, but whatever. I'm not getting into my business this morning. So how are you? What's going on? Getting out the chair.
What are you talking about? That was just a sidebar joke, right?
Jalen know who his real father is, and his real father know who he is too.
No, I'm not. No. No. What?
But look, that's not, we talking about the asthma and how it started, that mold.
No, I can't breathe now. I can't breathe now. This has a lot to do with asthma. I can't breathe.
Too fucking bad. Shingles don't care, and neither do I. God. So anyway.
Nah. You're not gonna get me today. No, you're not.
Listen. No, I'm not. Let's move forward.
No, you're not just going. You drink champ me the same way you did your kid. You drink champ me just now.
But they know, and they have their own relationship, and they're good with each other. You know who it is.
I know.
You know. Y'all don't be paying attention. Y'all think that everything's a joke. But anyway, Mike, what's going on in the sports world?
Jalen's father scored 20. I don't know.
Incoming Andy.
What's going on in the sports world? I just feel like I was lied to for the last 20 years.
Stop making it about you, Mike. Stop making it about you just because it's your birthday.
What the fuck? Everything's fine in the sports world. Everything's fine. Everything's good.
All right, I have a question.
Go ahead. What's your question?
So there's a football camp that Che had been wanting to go to. Like, he's like, I really need to be at this camp. Yeah. I just found the camp. But the date of the camp is the day after prom. Prom is not just one day. No. Prom is a weekend. These kids have rented a house down in Cape May. And part of me is saying, maybe this camp is going to save my son's future.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you throwing it all away in Cape May.
How does he know when the camp is happening?
I told him last night.
And what he said?
Bruh. And I've already paid for everything, which I don't care about that. But all right, what do I want, Mike?
Okay, all right. So real life, this is what you want. This is the life that you're choosing to be a part of. You want to make this happen. Well, guess what? If you want to make it happen, the day after the prom, your story is going to be when you tell your kid later on, if you're blessed to have children, you're going to be like, I wanted this so bad. I started my camp the day after my prom. That's how gangster my dedication was. So if you bout it, listen, if I had a comedy show the day after my prom, I would have went and done the comedy show the day after my prom. If you would have had an audition for some type of part on a Broadway show, or you would have had an audition for A&R.
I did it twice. I missed my boyfriend, my live-in boyfriend for 5 years, his graduation, because Doug called me to do Soul Train. And I had just got up there for the graduation and turned right the fuck back around.
And well, you should have. These dreams don't be waiting. These blueprints in our head, which I call dreams, don't be waiting for you. And what you gonna do? What you gonna miss? You go to the prom. What you gonna miss? And I hate to say this because you're the mom. You gonna miss a bunch of drunkenness and some other stuff that could lead to you being, somebody's parent. So you go and you go follow your dream.
That somebody's parent shit is real, because I'm like, all my Black friends are telling me how they also had the opportunity to get in the house prom. So this must be a thing that's been going for years. But all the Black friends say, my parent was like, you're not fucking going.
Yeah, my daughter went, and my nieces went. They do the shore thing where it be Cape May or just down the shore, and they get a house and they hang out. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, but his girlfriend's in that house too.
Yeah, and you already know. There ain't no denial. There ain't no denying.
So this is God sending a kite saying,
this is God. This is God.
Saying nope. And now it ain't you, mom, being the spoiler.
God.
It's yeah.
God is removing him from those ovaries. Like, come.
I need to throw some shit at you.
Come away.
I don't have nothing to throw.
Because moments like that, and we've been in those situations.
I hate you.
Moments like that is where love is proven, when you start saying dumb stuff like, go ahead, just stay in me. Like,
no. Kitty, help me.
Mike is on a roll.
Stay right there. I love you. You love me. We're going to spend life together.
No.
Look, put it this way. You've trained your young men to be respectful, and hopefully they know where the prophylactics are.
Really? And then you leave?
And then he dips.
That's the hill you choose to die on?
I don't be hearing a lot from these young people talking about prophylactics. I really don't. I think that's a problem too. I don't hear a lot of, because I be around 20-year-olds. I don't be hearing a lot of going to the CVS before they about to go out and all that other stuff. I don't hear that.
Listen to me. Hold on. I want to show you something.
Uh-oh.
I do the best I can with what I have, because it's just me. So I'm either the good guy or mom, we love you so much, you did a great job. This is only junior prom. That's part of where my reasoning is going to come from. But somebody just said, tell him to pass on the snow bunnies and get his, do the right thing.
Oh, this is a junior prom. This is a junior prom.
Yeah, it's just a junior prom.
Oh, this is not even a senior prom?
They already getting a house for the junior prom?
Wow.
Where are they going to do for the senior prom? They going to Dubai? Like, what are they doing? What?
I had never even heard of houses. Like, the next day after my prom, I had to report to Syracuse University for the pre-summer program, or my ass wasn't going to Syracuse University. You know what that means? Your grades were, but we're going to see what you can do over the summer.
Right.
And I had to leave the next morning.
Oh, the junior prom. You got to go, man. Shit. No.
Okay. If your love is real, if your relationship is strong,
yeah,
you guys will get to do prom next year. That's what I said.
Exactly. Nah, you're good. Nah, I thought this was a senior prom. What is this? Stay away from sneaky snow.
And I bought them this. Malcolm is the liveliest and most adventurous boy in town. When a snowy day beckons him outside, Malcolm's curiosity leads him into a world of mischief with his best friend Umar. But when his parents warn him to steer clear of the sneaky snow bunnies, Malcolm must decide whether to heed their advice or succumb to temptation.
What the?
This is Malcolm and Umar.
This is Malcolm and Umar.
Let me show you the sneaky snow bunny. And this is Grandpa that said, I told you, stay away from the... It's the best book ever.
Where did you get that book? Where is that book available?
Amazon. Here go the sneaky snow bunnies. They took his code They took his jewelry. They changed his life.
So they used the snow bunnies as a metaphor for yo.
For the white girls.
For the white girl. That coach from Michigan didn't have that when he was young. If that coach from Michigan would have had that book, he'd still be the coach. He'd still be the coach right now.
What's crazy about the coach from Michigan? Like, our kids went down there for his camps. And he was always so, from what I understand, Shay didn't go, but the rest of the team went. He was always so like untouched and unbothered, like tough, and I don't want to say cocky, but just like strong and very little words to say, and then you see him vulnerable, laying in a fetal position, naked, sucking his thumb.
You can have it.
Will do it to you.
The snow bunnies. Oh, and he was cleared. He was already cleared on one thing. He never laid a hand on her. And just real quick. And the whole, he broke into the house, that was cleared too by his lawyers, that he never broke into the house or never laid a hand on her. I'll say allegedly, but I read from the lawyers.
Are you serious? So now all of his chances
But the damage is done. The damage is done because, he was dumb enough to have a relationship with somebody on his staff. You knew that was going to end poorly, especially when it was a Becky. It can end poorly if it's a Tasha or Tamika, but when you change over, yeah. But that book is hilarious. But that is information that needs to be spread.
By Jay Starr.
They look so cute and innocent. Look at those bunnies. Those bunnies don't look like they're gonna hurt nobody. Look at those bunnies are your friend. They understand you. Those bunnies understand your struggle. They understand that this snow has been detrimental to you. They know what the snow has done to you.
They're not gonna judge you.
No, I'm not one of that. I'm not one of those snowflakes. I understand the real you. My family is wrong. Come in here.
Right. And my family loves you. And my dad is a coach in the NFL.
Yes, he understands.
Yeah, fuck that prom. He's going to the camp.
He got to go to the camp. It's a junior prom.
Yeah. I mean, do I let him go to the prom and then make him leave? And because I feel like he needs to rest the night before.
No, if he wants to struggle, let him struggle. I mean, if he wants to struggle, don't make him lead the prom. But my thing is, he's got a choice. He got a hell of a choice. Because does that mean his girlfriend's not going to that house if he don't go?
No, her mother already paid, so she'll go, and her friends are going. Because see, that's the whole illusion. Che just happens to be my boyfriend, but I'm with my girlfriends, and. But here's the thing: if Che has already spent nights at her house before,
that's a whole different.
So he's already spent the nights there because, when he goes down for the weekend, because we don't live down there anymore, and he winds up visiting her at the end of the day, he spends the night. And I have to just trust my son. So I don't think that they're that thirsty that they would feel that this is their only opportunity. I don't think.
Can I jump into that conversation?
I love his pop-ups.
So my oldest son, his mom allowed him to stay at his girlfriend's house periods of times. And when they were younger, when they were like teens, which is now his wife. But I felt some kind of way about that. Me being a male, I'm like, that's temptation. That's a whole bunch of Mike. How would you allow your girlfriend's boyfriends to stay at your house?
My daughters know they would never ask me.
Okay.
They would never. They will not be another. I'll just say it with my dad. There's not another dick ever gonna run around this house ever in life. There's only gonna be one. That's gonna be mine. There's not gonna be. And listen, I'm not judging anybody's parenting because everybody parents differently. There's one thing I'm stuck in. I went through this. I've been asked. Oh, they said it's okay if I stay over. If I stay over, the parents like, if I stay over, they don't see what the problem is. I don't care what they don't see. That's because their son is asking you to stay over there. Those ovaries are coming home. They're coming home. And I'm sorry. That may be old school. I don't feel no type of way. If you disagree with me, I get it. If you feel like you're all open-minded, cool. I'm just not for it. I'm not giving you an opportunity at 3:00 in the morning when your hormones are running crazy and you guys are like, you've never been, oh my gosh, she's right downstairs. That motherfucker, first of all, you're going to sit up there and watch Netflix till parents go to sleep and stop playing with me.
And that's why I asked the mom, I said, the only way this works is if you promise me that when you get ready to go to sleep, you shut everything down. And she's like, no, yeah, of course, blah, blah, blah. She's saying the things. And then Jalen comes home and goes, Mom, you're really like, are you really that dumb?
How?
Right.
How are you dumb?
Yeah, how are you?
Right.
How are you dumb?
Because I'm trusting that Che is not going to throw his future away. Instead of saying, a lot of people don't have the thought of their future in their mind when titties and a pretty smile are in their face.
Yeah, let me run your cell phone and see your text messages on the spur of the moment, and see what slick shit y'all been saying back and forth in the text messages.
That's facts.
Like, and I'm not, because we didn't have cell phones when we were in high school, but if we did, there's some slick stuff getting said back and forth that is suggesting a lot of suggestions. And nobody want that cell phone ran. None of them.
And we wrote letters. We wrote letters
and burnt them bitches.
Yeah, tore them up.
tore them up.
Yeah, you're right. And I remember how active my fast ass was at 14. Couldn't be active, not sexually, but couldn't be active like that without a participator, right?
We don't need no temptations. We don't. We're human beings. We don't need no temptations. And look, I'm 55. I keep myself out of certain situations.
I'm with you with that one.
I keep myself out of certain situations because I know there's a part of my brain that can take over. And I go, no, I'm staying out the situation. When you laugh too much at my jokes. Yes, them sneaky, stay away from sneaky snow bunnies.
That's the full name. Stay Away from Sneaky Snow Bunnies by J. Starr. It was it was a stocking stuffer. In Che's stocking. Jalen got his nigga wake up call, so I don't have to worry about him so much.
So you'll get that wake up call. Oh, you will.
And he still might engage, but he ain't bringing it home. He knows. And he knows how fast they flip.
And I wish them well. I wish them well. I just did. Sometimes you need somebody to keep you away, keep you from yourself. Amazon is playing with me.
Mama Flip said if he already went to her house and spent nights, I'm not sure if it didn't happen unless her parents were vigilant. Oh my God. That's what, well, I don't even know how we got here. So we're pushing the camp. So we're pushing the camp because it's only junior prom.
It's only junior prom. You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
And I need to probably make sure, because I don't want him to get down there. And then it's, oh, my alarm didn't go off. Oh, my this. Oh, my that. You know, when you get in the environment, they're like, you're leaving? You're going to miss this. So I don't even want him to go to the house.
Yeah, because, yeah. You going to leave all this? You June, you going to have another shot at that, Cam? She talking to him in a towel. You going to leave? You don't.
And then you got to tell him there'll be towels freshman year.
A lot of towels. Just towels upon towels. There'll be so many towels. You'll always be dry. I'm telling you, you'll always be dry. You'll be pissed at towels. I can't believe there's another towel. Jesus, who brought all these towels? What is this, Planet Fitness? Why are there so many towels? I'm telling you.
Wait, Palmer Room said white people aren't hung up on sex like black people. Also, white women in college get their Mrs. degrees, and that includes qualified black men. The one chromosome away black guys speaking is diabolical. Now, that is true. I told you the girls used to line up in the hallway with towels on because suddenly everyone needed to go take a shower because they heard Derek Coleman is on his way up to 2. Bitches that ain't showered all month. Now suddenly. And he was not the one, because he don't like them. He was like, get your little bone ass out my motherfucking face. You know, he's his power to the people. So they got the wrong black athlete.
They took showers.
How you telling?
That is.
They would all come out and suddenly everybody has to go to the shower. It's 4:00 in the afternoon and everyone's rushing to get showered.
And how'd the word get out he was even going to stop by? Like, how did it was
because
just...
you have to get called upstairs. So apparently when you got called upstairs, maybe the people downstairs are excited because Derek Coleman is at the girls' dorm. And yeah,
that
network.
I see how they get. Well, I've always known how they got these athletes, but damn.
They could have had that one. I don't fuck with DC no more.
Damn.
That's a whole nother story.
Yeah, I might have got weak then if the whole floor is taking showers. I mean, who am I to make you waste all that water and soap? Like, who am I? I feel disrespectful. Y'all wash for me? Like, me? Me? That's crazy.
Stupid. Tell them about your comedy show again, because you are cracking everybody up in the chat. They are fucking falling out.
March 14th, Elite Social Club, Willingboro, New Jersey. Will Wright's hosting. My man Del Gold is the featured comedian. I'm going to bring it home. If you want to get your tickets, go to Eventbrite. Put in Michael Sean's birthday comedy show and get your tickets. You will be in the building March 4th. Shout out to DJ J Ski who's on the set. So DJ J Ski is going to be in the building doing his thing. So make sure you get down there. All of South Jersey. I got some people who are flying in from Dallas, and I almost wanted to be like, that's a lot, y'all. Like, that's a lot. Like,
but that's good.
I was like,
you.
I said, thank you. I was like, enjoy yourself. Come on down. Come make a trip out of it. If you're in New York, come on down. Philly, wherever you at in Philly, you know Philly, Willingboro ain't number 30 minutes from you, from Center City, Philly. You could make it down there. Go to Eventbrite. Put in Michael Sean's birthday comedy show, and you got your tickets, and you are in. You are in. March 14th.
People from Dallas remember how hard you put it down when you did the morning show, when you did the comedy show. They still hired this man to fly back to Dallas to do comedy. So why would they not want? They know your birthday. You're going to go all out.
Yeah, so we're going to have a good time.
You know, I've yet to say, I'll be there. You know, I've yet to say that, right?
Nah, I get it, John. I know. That's a trip. That's a trip.
Maybe I'm a surprise.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, understand, I know your kryptonite. I know you're kryptonite. And we got all your instrumentals. I know you're kryptonite.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying that microphone. If a wireless mic happens to just be laid in front of you. Yeah.
They got me this weekend. They got me. Pixie Diva got me, man.
Or the boom, don't.
That Sugar Hill. And listen how she played me, right? So I have packages. You want me to pop out and sing? It's going to cost this. You want me to just pop out? It'll cost that. You want me to just say I'm going to pop out and then all of a sudden get sick? There's a price for that too, right? Mm-hmm. So she knows me, obviously, because they put the music on and she grabs the mic and she starts singing my song.
Oh, that's diabolical, bitch. Oh, she started singing. I didn't even think of that. That is high level. You gonna sing my song? And you pitchy? And I hear the pitchiness in what? I hear pitchiness.
And the people in the crowd, they don't know if it's her or me because they see me up there because she pulled me up to the front with her, but they don't know that she snatched the mic and she started singing the song.
Oh, she got it.
No, and I let her sing, and then I was like, when people started going like, that's when I was like,
thank you, Dad.
Go sit down and enjoy your birthday. Give me that microphone. I'll take it from you.
How dare you? Now take that from the top. Bring that from the top. Bring that.
And he did. He did. She won. Sunshine Pixie, you won. She got the whole personalized birthday. She won. Monday, the start time here is 8. It's 8. When I'm finished the show and I have been drinking, I always say I'm gonna start the next day at 7. I feel like I can. In that moment, I feel like I can.
Oh man, that's good stuff. That's good.
So what you got planned for today? Do you love having a birthday side by side with your mom? And if not, did you ever? And if yes, did you always?
Yeah, I don't know any other way. So it's like I wound up celebrating with her the next day. So it's always been we're both Pisces. My mom, we go to the casino. We both gonna be up there, like she's gonna control 3 slot machines, and my little 5 for 7.5 ass is gonna have to watch to make sure nobody tries to get funny with it and try and act like they don't know she got that 3rd slot machine, and I just gotta scope it out and make sure we're good, and then she'll get the pop in and everything like that. It's always been it's a blessing. She said I was her present when I was born. So she said that.
Because she's me.
Yes.
Because Shay came the day before my birthday.
Yes, which is crazy. He
wasn't due until Thanksgiving.
My mom, me and my mom's our bond, and everybody, and I know I'm blessed to have both my parents. I know I'm blessed because I have so many of my friends, including you, who don't have their parents. So I know I'm blessed. My mom gave birth to me the day before her birthday, gave birth to my sister on New Year's Eve. This Puerto Rican family, we have big parties New Year's Eve back in the day in the Bronx. Huge parties. So this is the bond between me and my mom. My mom's in the hospital. My dad comes back. We throw the party. My mom's in the hospital with a baby. We partying it up. Like I'm talking about every salsa, old school salsa dance, people smoking cigarettes in the house, and people staining the carpet. I'm seeing people dropping stuff on the carpet. And I'm sitting there going, huh. I'm looking. My mom comes back from the hospital with a baby. The first thing I do is show her the spots on her carpet being stained, because that's the type of mama's boy I am. I brought her. I was 4. I said, right here, and right here. She said, thank you. I'll take care of that now. Thank you, Michael. But that's our bond. That's always, that's how close. So her birthday being after mine is even doper to me.
Wow. I hope Che and I get to that. We're still fighting for who gonna get the Saturday. Who gonna get the Saturday? Because unless your day is actually the Saturday and we bow out to each other, who getting the Saturday?
Oh, so who gets the Saturday? Yeah, our dinner was really her birthday. Our dinner was hers, but yeah, y'all boys, y'all got a special relationship. I see y'all bicker back and forth, and I see
now they're older, right? And so when Jalen was calling about the asthma, he's on the phone. Che must have overheard me talking. So he comes out, he goes, what's wrong with Jalen? So then he hears the nurses and the doctors in the background telling Jalen, you gotta calm down. Like you gotta calm down and give the medicine a chance to work. Who's that talking? So then I look up and I go, your brother's in the hospital. He had an asthma attack. He goes, I think I feel my chest starting to tighten.
Wait a minute. How you catch it?
So the nurse goes, are you really going to make this be about you, bud?
I don't mean to intrude on anybody's trauma, but I feel some tightness. I feel something. There's something going on right here.
And he started touching his and looking around like, I really do.
Yo.
This family, he said, I feel my chest starting to tighten.
I feel my brother's pain. Right now. Now let me go call my real dad. No, I'm playing.
Giddy. I hate you, Giddy. I hate you.
Hello,
shut up, Mike.
Oh, shit. And if you don't know, you don't know, but I know.
Oh God.
Oh God, come in here and break up families.
Oh my.
Something happened over the weekend with, oh my God, the Real Housewife of Utah, Salt Lake City.
Uh,
The one black woman on there, her son died,
okay.
and I think it was suicide. But
Oh.
they're showing clips of her having talks with him, trying to like get present with him all throughout the tapings of the whole entire all the seasons. And they show pictures of him, and she tells how he's this great student. Got pictures of him in the prep school, outfit and all like that. And then she's asking him, I guess she found him drinking or smoking weed or something. And she tries to have a conversation just like on a friend level to him. And I'm not sure she ever was able to really reach him, or even if she reached him, that peer pressure or depression, or peer pressure coupled with depression. I don't know. But now her son is gone, and she is.
And them cameras keep rolling. Drug
overdose, they say. Okay, drug overdose. Okay. So I'm glad. I mean, I don't want it to be suicide either, but we have video.
Like the perfect child. He was very good in school. He got straight A's all the way up until he graduated. When he set his mind to do something, he did it. He was like our prize. Very smart, very advanced. That's the Robert I know. And that's the Robert I'm trying to reach.
I won't judge you. I can help you. I can try to help you, but you have to help yourself. Because I'm not going to support it. I'm not. You know I'm not.
Yeah. Do you accept it's a problem, that you're having a problem?
Just tell me that.
I just feel very disappointed with myself. I feel like I let him down somewhere. I'm very aware, and I do know that Robert did smoke weed. I do know he would eat edibles. But yet I just trusted him in my mind, thinking that's where he would stop. And I was clearly wrong. I mean, clearly wrong. I missed the mark.
You're blessed. You wake up every morning. Every day is a new day, a blessed day. To waste to get high? When God wakes you up every single day. You know how many people didn't wake up today?
He looked high there.
He looked high.
I wanted to die at the time.
You know how that would kill me? Robert was like the perfect child. He was very good in school. He got straight.
Do you have conversations with your girls about?
Yeah, I mean, we have. They're never gonna. And I know you're never supposed to say never. There's never gonna be cameras rolling when I'm having a conversation. It's never going to be documented for y'all to get entertainment of it, and then switch the narrative into we're just trying to help other people who need help. No, bitch, you're trying to get ratings.
Yeah.
And I'm feeding, not judging that woman. This is total side. I'm not judging that woman, and you're feeding me the nonsense because I'm going to be a main character in the show, which is going to up my ante when it comes to security on collecting these checks. So I'm not going to do it in front of a camera. I've had some very hard conversations admitting to the things I've gone through in addiction. I've had very hard conversations with how they felt about what they've gone through. And they've been very honest, especially with my oldest, Monty, been very honest with it. But those aren't going to be in front of a camera. And I'm not blaming anybody, but I'm just saying this is, like, I don't think we understand. I think there is no line between reality, and there's no line between what's reality and what's fake and what's entertainment.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
So I don't know. I know you always watch Netflix more than me. Did you see the behind the scenes of the Jerry Springer show?
Yeah, I saw that.
and how diabolical, like everybody was, the man, Dominic, I forget what his last name is. He was the brain behind that type of TV. Everybody, including Oprah, was trying to tell them, no, you can't do this. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. Right. His justification was, we shouldn't just be showing one type of America, because this other type of America exists too. And why can't they be on TV?
Yeah. And let's be real. Both parts of America do one thing. They give a company an ability to profit. It's just another way to profit, to use people's stories and put them in a light that they, whether it's bad or good, for normal civilians, when they get the spotlight, feel different. It's addictive. It's the dopamine of all dopamines. So you put these people in these situations, and the one lady wound up dying in that Jerry Springer documentary.
Yeah, because she had that German man come over, marry her, and then they broke up for whatever reason, and then he got with somebody else. And so they're bringing these middle-aged women. These are not your typical Jerry candidates, people. Middle-aged women. She was very well-spoken and coiffed up. And her son is the one telling the story about how when the man got on stage, he kissed both the women, right? And then he ultimately told his mother that he was going to stay with the other woman. And the mother said, okay, I hope y'all be happy. And then she left. And the executives at Jerry Springer said, if you don't go back out on that stage and finish the show, we're not giving you an airline ticket home. They refused to fly her home. I don't remember if she went back on stage or she bought her own ticket, but I do know after that, she started the proceedings of the divorce, and she got to keep the house. When she got to keep the house, he murdered her.
Before he sat at a bar, before he did it, and was drinking, and he said he had basically got himself, this was going to happen, and they took no responsibility for it. They weren't liable for it. Not that was going to bring the woman back. They weren't liable for it. And when they did the investigation, miraculously, Jerry Springer's whole cast had gone to Jamaica to film like a whole series of shows. So there was no one there to question. It's a horrible, but back to that clip. If your child says at that moment he didn't want to live, how do the cameras keep rolling at that moment? Like, how, and I guess I'm because everybody makes mistakes and you get caught up, but the camera's got to stop.
And unless Dominic in the back tells them, he's saying, zoom in closer.
Yeah.
He in the earpiece talking about zoom in closer. Did you see the footage of D-Ray and Corey Holcomb on Jerry Springer?
I think I'd seen it before because I had somebody who was on I have a friend that was on the Jenny Jones show and another show and they played characters on there. I remember seeing D-Ray on there. No, I do remember seeing Corey. I do remember seeing them. Yes, I do.
Giddy gonna get it. Keisha said, when you lose a child, you're never the same. These programs have no integrity, profiting off of someone's pain. Well, now we see that the country overall purposely does not give a fuck about kids. So this is why they don't stop the mass shootings. Kids are here for their sexual deviance, their cannibalistic ways, their what you call it? When you remember the movie Hostel, and they were auctioning off kids, adults, whatever, for you to do whatever you wanted to do. You could beat them with chains, you could rape them, you could rape whatever. That's what, in my opinion, that's what the government this country views children for.
Yep.
The Catholic Church and all the priests, they get away with it. That's why they're not stopping this. And everybody is involved. This is why the Epstein files is going and nothing's coming of it, because you're all. And what were Bill and Hillary doing? Go sit your asses down.
Yeah, that's a whole. But it's a full-time job. So when I hear people say, yeah, I'm not trying to have kids, I don't try and convince them. I don't try and say, oh, well, this is and you're gonna fall short. You're gonna fall short. It's guaranteed you're gonna fall short in a lot of aspects. And you're gonna have to, hopefully you're open enough to be like, yeah, I did fall short there, and we're gonna keep it moving. It's a tough job to protect these kids from everything because you can't. It's everywhere.
And I saw a lady on social media talking about how her daughter wanted to go on a trip with friends. She told her, you don't know them that well. She went. They went to Jamaica, I think it was, and the Jamaican guys put drugs in their suitcases and they didn't know. And then they wound up getting locked up. It took her, I think, 4 months to get her out of the Jamaican jail, but then they had to go to trial. And while they're waiting for the trial, the daughter gets knocked up by a guy she hardly knows. And then when they ultimately, long story short, the girls are in jail for many, many years, and they're never going to get their lives back. And all because the mother was trying to tell. We always trying to tell, but ultimately, the kids are adults, at least when they turn 21. So,
is that the clip?
Okay, if Reno has a fade. Yes, Reno has a beard. He don't have breasts. He has a chest like yours. That's still a woman.
But I came out here.
Men are not supposed to put their hands on women.
Well,
okay?
tell him a woman.
Clean it.
Tell him a woman.
He tell me what he don't have and I live with him.
You know what you need to be done, shouting. Hey, you need to be set down.
Nuts, sit down. Pay him no mind. He came on TV to meet me and he want to put his hands on you.
I whooped your man ass.
You right here, bitch. Sit down. I'm still right here. Sit down. Take this.
Show your bang your.
All right, here's D-Ray. Bring out D-Ray.
Zoom in on Mike Sean.
No, I want to be out there. She don't want me out there. I need to. She want to be with me.
She want to be with you.
No comment.
For what? Now I want to be with him. Now you want to be with.
Man, I would tell you got a lot of come back on the show. But you know that ain't true. Because I can do something to her you can't never do.
Yeah, get him.
Yeah, I know.
That's exactly
hey, let me tell you something. You want to be a baby daddy so bad?
I have a.
That's your man's in them. That's your man's in them. So being that those are your friends and your peers, and did you know them back then?
I don't know. I don't. I may have, because my taping, when I taped BET Comic View, was me and D-Ray in Los Angeles when
Do you think this was acting for exposure, or do you think this is real?
No, that was acting. That was act. That's when they had ran out of enough material to get people, and they started to realize, I believe, that these lawsuits were going to start coming. So they started getting people to actually play these roles. Because I know a few people that were on that actually watched it. One of my good friends was a character on one of them where they had some story that was going on in South Jersey. I don't know if it was Jenny Jones or there was so many of them shows.
I remember. No. I think it was Jerry Springer, because I remember the South Jersey-ness of it all.
And one of my good friends made like he had a little run.
He became a star. Shows. He became a celebrity. I remember.
And I think, off, yeah.
Yeah, because when I got to Philly, I think it might have still been going on.
It might have still, exactly. It might have still been going on. So they were using characters when it started getting hard to get these people. And like I said, the lawsuits. They were like, let's script it.
Well, now Corey Holcomb is in a lot of trouble. You want to share and tell everybody what happened?
No.
I've not become Jerry Springer that fast. No. Allegedly, he put his hands on a female, right?
Yeah, they got the video.
And he was on social media complaining about how when it first started, a few promoters would pull out of his shows, and now everybody has canceled him. And he's like, I can't find work. This is serious. I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. I don't know how I'm going to live, y'all. This is what y'all do. Y'all just cancel people like that's it.
Yeah. And we all know this. Or y'all cancel people? Yes. And if you uppercut a woman in front of a comedy club,
allegedly.
Allegedly, but we saw it.
I know, but you still got to say allegedly. I don't even know why.
Allegedly. And I don't mean no harm to Corey. Ain't never done nothing to me, but if that happens, you know what's coming. You know, and I'm not. Is it wrong? Promoters are going to start pulling out.
Because they got to protect their vested interests.
They got a woman audience. They don't know how this is going to affect. They don't know if they're going to embrace you, because remember, sometimes when this happens, a community can embrace you, and sometimes they can turn against you. Well, the promoter ain't got time to try and give people their money back, or people start and find out by actually dealing with the financial ramifications of people deciding we're not going to that show. I just saw what TMZ put. That's just a game. It's a dirty game all around. Everybody involved.
And unless you have money to push back,
yes,
and keep at least another opposing story out in your favor while those narratives and those videos are surfacing of you uppercutting the woman, unless you can have money to provide a distraction.
Oh, you got the money and you're the type of star that TMZ just wants access to you. And you say, if you want access to me, you won't play that video.
Listen, Tiffany Haddish ain't been the same since them kids was in the tub.
Yeah,
that whole video with her and who was it? Who was the male comedian that was doing that skit with her with kids in the tub, and it was supposed to be her niece and nephew, and she was leaving them going, okay, be good. Your uncle so-and-so is going to watch y'all. And then they show him like washing their bodies or something. And then the nephew and the niece sued her. And I feel she was right at the precipice of breaking through and becoming what Tiana Taylor's experiencing right now.
She was about to. Hollywood had decided they were going to put the machine behind her. And Kev co-signed it. And
Kev did. And he gave her money. He gave her money, thinking, for this whole thing she had to go away for a while. And now she's creeping back, but she doesn't quite seem the same to me. Something's a little off.
But it's all crazy. But the white comedians, they were involved in deeper stuff than that. I watched the old skits they used to do.
Ari Spears, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was Ari Spears, but they had, I forget, Sarah Silverstein.
Yep.
Silverstein
or Silverman.
Yeah, her and old boy who you've seen a lot did some bits that were on TV that were outrageously just the pedophilia that was being joked about was crazy. But and they moved on, and
look at Christy Teigen. She had a whole bunch of text messages that they're trying to scrub clean now, where she's talking about pedophilia. Christy Teigen. Yes, John Legend's man's in them.
If you go to your TikTok, and I hate to refer to TikTok as it's an encyclopedia. Go to TikTok and put The Rock's CNL skit about him doing a character where he created a child molesting robot. This is on Saturday Night Live. SNL. Go on there, put it in your TikTok. Watch what they joked about. They joked about him being an inventor and inventing a child molesting robot. Those are the words they use. Go on your TikTok. Go see it. I've played it on my show. That was the joke. This culture has been so heavy in the pedophilia. I have clips of old talk show hosts having kids on their talk show and them asking the girl for kisses. And when she says no, they still reach over and kiss her, and they joke about it.
Richard Dawson.
It wasn't Richard Dawson. It was another dude. This was kids he had on the show.
Oh, I saw that one. The little boy. It was a little boy. He was like, we played it last week.
Clint Eastwood has a movie in the 70s where he's a cowboy and they're in the midst of some terrible shooting or all this other stuff. And a little girl is sitting next to him. He asks her how old she is. She says 13 or 12. He says that's old enough, says a line, and kisses her. This has been promoted and being pushed throughout our society forever. It's just now we're finally catching up. But we had a culture that is presently not even worse than what it used to be. They were ingraining it. I was watching Nickelodeon as a kid. I didn't know what Nickelodeon was doing.
Did you Did it make you feel? Did you know that it was weird though, that this shouldn't be happening, or did you think it was acting, and because it's acting, it's not real?
When I was a kid, I thought it was just goofiness. I can really remember
and that
being
was
a kid
and not like you.
Yes, and not thinking anything wrong with it. Because I was like, they're just being funny. They're just having fun.
And it wouldn't be on TV if it wasn't okay.
Exactly.
The responsibility shift.
Exactly.
And they knew that.
Exactly. What they did to Brooke Shields is a whole Hollywood ring on what they did to Brooke Shields from the time she was 12 or 13 years old. The actress Brooke Shields. How they groomed her. Man, if you go watch that movie Blue Lagoon, that was a major movie release of two cousins getting stranded on an island and having a family together. That's the whole plot, y'all. That's the whole plot. I don't know what to tell you. And I'm glad we're having an awakening, because when I talked about this subculture on that station in Dallas, when I talked about it, they were like, yeah, let's move on. What are we moving on from? Because I thought the kids were everything.
Yeah, so, no, they want them to, for their own sick, sadistic ways. And that's why they're not protected.
Hollywood gave you a sacrificial lamb in Harvey Weinstein. That was a sacrificial lamb. They gave you Harvey Weinstein because they knew they had to give somebody up, right?
Right, but he's only...
Yeah, notice Harvey didn't snitch. But as they were doing that, they still let Woody Allen walk around married to his adopted daughter that he groomed, that he used to have her on his lap at Madison Square Garden. And he married her once she turned of age. He used the adoption agency as tender, as Plenty of Fish in the Sea. Real talk. They have tape of his girlfriend. They never got married, Mia Farrow. They have the tape of her confronting him of what he did to the kids. So let me get this straight, Hollywood. You got Harvey Weinstein, but this son of a bitch still sits around and you worship him as one of the greatest directors ever. He's right there.
Yeah.
He's right there.
And while you're at it, pull Clive's ass in it too.
Pull them all.
So
go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, so when you look at your favorite artists and some of your favorite actors and wonder why they never quite made it, applaud them, because hopefully they still have their integrity. They haven't been compromised. They haven't been forced to do any rituals. You'll know, you can tell who has from the artists that have made it and who hasn't. And 9 times out of 10, those that made it had to do something.
And now these things are becoming, we know it's just true. And everybody just goes, we know it's true. We know why Ellen disappeared. We know it's just true. We know what was part of her set in the back on her TV show that we all watch. We know.
What was it?
It was a symbol looking just like the Epstein house on the island. Now everybody, all the floodgates have opened up. That her girlfriend who was killed.
Yes, and she wasn't even dead, because they had video of her jumping out of the ambulance.
And was about to release a tell-all, a movie or a series. We know it all. Now it's becoming this truth that we go, okay, it's true. So now what? So where do we go from here?
No one's going to jail, because if you put me in jail, I'm telling on you.
And that's what it is.
And that's why with all these Epstein files, it's a game. No one's ever going to, the few people like the pilots and it'll be the low totems on the pole.
Well, Prince Andrew, he was the sacrificial lamb for the royal family, because the royal family doesn't ever want any digging going into them.
Right, because there's more.
There's more.
There's bloody more.
There's bloody more.
Bloody more.
Mate.
Right. Anne Heck was not dead. They showed the video of her getting out of the body bag. So someone didn't keep the chloroform on her long enough, because they were probably going to take her somewhere and meet Ellen, so Ellen could look her in her eye and tell her why I'm about to murk you.
And Ellen is heavy. She's in those Epstein files. She's a superstar cannibalist, allegedly. This is what they're saying is in the Epstein files that they show. But they give us so much. They throw all these things out that you go like, okay, so wait, where do y'all want to start? Like who
Yeah,
goes
Twitch,
down?
Twitch absolutely has something to. They had something on Twitch, or Twitch had something on them.
And he probably wasn't even gonna tell.
Right.
Because I know if I saw something, I probably would have been my first fight would have been, listen, you ain't gotta worry about me. I ain't saying nothing. I'm out.
And I'm just not coming back.
I'm just not coming back. But that ain't good enough. Shirley Temple. I'm glad somebody brought up Shirley Temple. She tells the stories of what her and her mom went through.
What are they saying? What was the mom's response?
About them going into when she's a little kid. She gets approached by one of the executive producers out there in Hollywood. I don't know the studio. And once again, this is alleged. And when Shirley Temple gets out, she tells her mom, and her mom says, "Oh my God, they did the same thing to me." So it was just a normal thing back in the 40s and 50s or whenever that was.
Well, I mean,
what's it say? I love my what? I love my what? Your shirt. What's it say? I love my what?
Comedy. I love my comedy.
Oh, you love it? Oh, what's that? That's a talent shirt?
Yeah.
Man, how you get that? You got that? Or
he brought it up to the station.
Okay.
He was always bringing stuff up.
A little protective of you. Yeah.
I haven't heard from talent since I left the block. That's going to be a conversation. You know, I'm sensitive about that shit.
I know you are. All right, girl, I got to go.
All right, birthday boy. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see y'all Monday. Everybody
Plug your show one more time.
Oh, plug the show. March 14th, Elite Social Club, Willingboro, New Jersey. Elite Social Club, Willingboro, New Jersey. All you have to do is go to Eventbrite. Go to Eventbrite, put in Michael Sean's birthday comedy show. Bam. Get your tickets. Purchase them. Hell of a show. Will Wright's going to be hosting. My man Del Gold is going to feature. And I'm bringing it home that night. So we're going to have a great time. Get the tickets. Come out. Willingboro, New Jersey. If you can make it, you can make it. Say what's up. If you saw it on here, please let me know when you get there that the reason why you're here is because you saw it on Jonesy's show. So I can show you some special love. I don't know. I don't drink, but I got to hook up at the bar. I don't know. Okay.
And send him a birthday cash app. It is MShawn0902. That's the letter MSHAWN 0902. Send a little $5.
0902.
0902. Some little $5 because it'll add up. If everybody gets $5, hey. And we got 150 people in here.
Hey, $5.
That'd be a nice birthday.
Nice $ M Sean 0902. Ooh, I ain't even think about that. That's beautiful. All right. Send that birthday love. Thank you, Jonesy.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you. See you next Monday.
Next Monday, girl.
Enjoy your birthday.
Thank you.
Mike Sean, ladies and gentlemen. We could go on for days. There's so much shit going on in the world. That conversation could go on. So I don't like men that be making a big deal about their birthday.
Are you throwing shots?
No, he wasn't. He was trying to downplay his birthday.
No.
He's trying to make money through the comedy show, but he's not, oh, it's my birthday. He was very...
You try to steal my time every year, so we're so close together.
Now, when is your day?
October 5th. Remember, I'm a Libra.
Oh, so no.
You try to start October 1st.
I'm canceling Libra season altogether this year.
Every year you try it. Every year you try
I thought you was gonna say this week. I forgot that you were in October, baby. But do you celebrate? You make a big deal about your birthday?
Not as I've gotten older, no. Because remember, I'm an Irish twin. When my birthday turns, my sister's on the 29th. So we're the same age for 24 days.
Oh, huh. My sisters are Irish twins. They're born 9 months apart. Interesting. Okay. Tracy is October 1. Rave C, settle down. Libra's in the house.
Yeah, Libra gang.
Can we just got Pisces. Can we?
Yeah, I know.
We're
going to humble ourselves and we're going to wait till after the summer when school starts. Then we'll start acting up.
Right. And rightly so. Calling Christina in the chat. It's not funny, but you sounded just like Mommy Dearest. Christian, what size shirt do you want? Oh, Christina? That was Mommy Dearest. Christina? Don't you guys want to be up when Mommy gets the award? Big R laughed because I said, I don't like men that celebrate that make a big deal about their birthday. No, but Mike wasn't. Giddy can live. Now, let's get back to deadbeat friends because I probably got about 140 in here. Nick music, I love when Mike comes through. Did we discuss Peppa from the NAACP Awards and how different she looks? Let's see if Giddy can secure an image. Denise went to see Phyllis. Thank you for sharing her on your platform. Oh, I'm glad you got to go. Yay. Glad you repped for the show, for the Grownsies, the Jonesies Grownsies. Thank you for that. Stephanie B said, y'all will wait. Giddy, can you think you can find an image of Peppa at the Image Awards? Or at the the NAACP Image Awards, please. Hey, Eric, fresh off your birthday. Right, no more wire hangers, Sherelle. All right, here go the Libras. Didn't I just say settle down, Libras? Didn't I just say that? We just got the Pisces. She looked crazy and hating. On who? Ulysses, good morning. When did you slide in here? And YouTube stole my Deion Cole killed Nikki. All right, okay. So Salt came out this weekend on social media exposing all the demonic doings of the music industry and all the behaviors. And she was calling it out to the point where someone said, I mean, I said it too, protect Salt at all costs. But I texted her and I thanked her for saying that because I'm like, now when someone who's made it co-signs what you've been thinking, but you don't know if you're really onto something or if that's hate in your blood. Or not necessarily hate, but just jade or jealousy in your blood. But when someone that's made it and says, no, I'm here to tell you, the only reason is because we did this, we did that, we did this, and we did that. Here it is. You can hear it for yourself.
Hey y'all, so the cat's out the bag. I've been studying this type of thing for years, but you can't really talk about it because people will think that you're crazy. So now we know Satanists and Luciferians run the world. 2 Corinthians, it describes that Satan is the god of this world. They own the government, politics, Democrats and Republicans, the court system, the education system, the banks, the Federal Reserve, real estate, farms, Hollywood, what we watch, music, what we listen to, media, what we believe, sports, big pharma, everything. We pay their taxes, we work their jobs, we buy their houses. We don't own anything really, because even if we paid for a house outright, if we miss paying taxes one time, they can take the home. We've been pitted against each other like crazy forever. Black versus white, rich versus poor, men. Hey y'all, so the cat versus women, Democrats versus Republicans, Muslims against Christians. We fight over narratives that they've created to keep us divided while they're doing whatever they want. Hunting, killing, sexually assaulting, sacrificing, torturing, cannibalizing, yes, cannibalizing, and organ harvesting our children, grooming them and over-sexualizing them, teaching them inappropriate things in school. They start wars and they tell us it's this country or that country, or it's this religion, who's our enemy. And our kids go to war to defend lies. They fund both sides of the war and make billions of dollars while our family members are sacrificed. We have been bamboozled. Congress. The only power we have is our dollars, our prayers, and our voices. Some people will laugh at that, but when it comes to their God, they're on their job. They pray to their God, they worship him, they murder, assault children, make blood sacrifices. They are very dedicated to making sure their God is pleased with them. We can stop feeding the beast with our dollars. When things are exposed, we can stop giving them our money. I'm not telling you who you should buy from or where to spend your money, but I do encourage you to investigate the companies you patronize. Find out who they are, what their practices are, what their beliefs are. I know we love certain brands, but do we know their history? Who owns your bank, the Congress? The only power we have is our dollars.
So who we boycotting? Black Nikki. It's okay for people to talk about. Wait. Oh, vintage. What happened? Who said something about Nikki? Now, where's Pepper? This is Make My Fish.
I'm still looking for a video. Give me a second.
Okay. Right, we gotta boycott somebody. Uh-oh, here go the battle. I think Saul has no lies told. No fish without the wig. Ashley? What's been there? This fish is so good. And this day is old. How long are you supposed to hold on to fish? Is my stomach about to hurt? Child, you drink cut water at 8 a.m. Ain't nothing hurting that motherfucker's stomach. Oh, Deion Cole. I don't know what he said about Nikki. You want to come up and share? Now the hot sauce gone. Eric said he coming to get a plate. Why Pepper's body language changed? Supposed to be. How you feel about men who dye their hair black because it started to go gray? How old is the man?
Or they can be like me and cut it all off. So I have a little clip of Pepper because mostly the things are all with salt. So I'm gonna play this clip, and I guess they're talking about this.
Blessing of 2026 so far?
An unexpected blessing. Unexpected. Oh, the fact that we're gonna can I say it? We're well, you'll be one of the first to hear that we're gonna tour again, Salt, Pepper, and Spinderella. And it's been some years. So yeah, we're about to hit the stage again together.
And with some other special people, we can't blow it up. We've been blowing it up.
Big announcement coming.
What has been your most
I think Pepper looks her age now. I like how she looks. Because I feel like the long hair is making her look, I don't know how to describe it, but I like the short. Doesn't it look fitting?
She's aging. I mean, what do people expect? She's, she still looks appropriate. It's not like she's slumping or something. She still looks pretty good for her age.
And my mother used to say, when you get old, you're supposed to cut your hair. Or don't have long, gray, haggard hair. Y'all said Salt and Warwick. Pep don't want to split that money 3 ways. Nope. But the group can't afford no more bad press. Her mother dying. Sometimes people do the big chop after life-changing events, you know? But looks good because she got a little pinhead anyway. She ain't never need all that big hair. I hope she sued that airline and followed through with that. That I know. The black don't crack. And the beige don't age. Y'all knew I was going to say that. Now, Deon Cole said Nikki ass is affecting her brain. Pep had hella work done to her face. Did she? Or can we just now see it because she got rid of all that hair?
This is where we end up towards the end of every show.
With food.
With food.
Just that same player.
You want get in Harlem. You want get in Harlem. You know what your boy said? I'm in Harlem. And you know what I came to check to see if the light gonna pop in here? Make my fish.
That's what I'm eating now.
Fish spot in Harlem. Make my fish with the legendary Miss Jones. We about to get into it. But hold up. I came back here to see what's going down. The fish is bubbling, sizzling. They cooking it fresh. You see what it looked like, and you see what it looks like after it's coming out. Oh my God. Hold up. I got the setup. Half and half iced tea. Smoking hot mac and cheese. Wings, catfish, whiting. Whiting first. We got to try this out. Look like some homemade tartar sauce up in here. Oh. The fish is seasoned. Light is on immediately. I'm not playing it here. There go that catfish. I need some more of that tartar sauce. Yo, I'm going crazy. Where's Al? Oh, you doing your thing in here, big guy. You doing your thing in here. The light is on. I'm telling you, it's crazy in here. You know it's hot in here. We got Miss Jones in here. And we about to get. We in Harlem.
I'm real. When I talk about the food on my morning show, which is YouTube, Pink Chance the Show, Monday through Thursday, 8 to 11. But anyway.
Whatever the time is,
right. So yeah, right. So look, you know I'm a foodie.
We can make my fish. Yeah. I'm gonna try the chicken. You wanna try the chicken?
Did y'all know they had chicken?
Ooh, the crunch. The crunch. Look to perfection. I am weak.
Like, and then the chicken.
It's so good.
I'm doing this. Watch you did that.
It's the same sweet. Remember how everything was sweet and peppery? Peace. I'm sorry.
You know what we're doing, right? You know what we're doing, right?
I get a little bit of that.
You know what we're doing. The light is on.
Come on. Jesus is the light of the fish.
This is crazy in here.
Yeah, this good.
This Jones,
and this the drink.
Make my fish.
Now.
Get in Harlem.
Now.
Get in Harlem.
You won.
Get in Harlem.
You won.
Get in Harlem.
We was carrying on that night. We was carrying on. I think this was a half and half. I didn't drink it But all you got to do is put ice and let the ice melt in it, and it thins itself out so it's not so sugary. The day
You
after.
just spoke about that the other day too. Like, look at her. She went. They called her to the place.
This is the tartar. This is the tartar. But I didn't use the hot sauce they put in the little thing. I used my own.
Oh, you got it. You go with hot sauce. You got to try.
And it's crusty all around the map. Look, all of that.
You got to try Sweet Baby Ray's hot sauce.
Really?
Oh, I was told by Aiden, don't bring no other hot sauce in here now except for that one.
Huh.
Sweet Baby. I didn't even know Sweet Baby Ray's made a hot sauce until I bought it. I
didn't know either. I got the barbecue sauce, but I didn't know they had the hot sauce.
They have a hot sauce. You got to try.
They need to promote it more. This is at Make My Fish. It's on 116th Street, right across the street from Amy Roots. Now it's the Make My Fish. So the Make My Fish check is already it's coming. They just trying to figure out what package they want. Cutwater, I didn't reach out to them yet, which I need to. I sure need to.
I sent them an email and gave them your email, and hopefully they'll reach out to you. But if you say you haven't heard anything yet, they're probably trying to figure it out.
Maybe, or maybe, people be passing the buck like, oh, spam, trash, spam.
Yeah.
When I call over there, and don't let me find out they're local. Right?
See, somebody in the chat has said Sweet Baby's Ray's. Wait, what did she say? It just ran above on me. I missed it. I don't know where it was now.
The barbecue sauce.
Oh, yeah, the Sweet Baby Ray is so good. Yeah, that you got to try that hot sauce, though.
But if the barbecue sauce is fucking us up, right? I didn't even notice he had a light on his hat, but he was right. And I'm mad because Al forgot to give me my yams and my mac and cheese. I got all the way home. I had a tray full of chicken and a tray full of shrimp and fish. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. Remember I told you that they don't make the fish the way Famous Fish used to make it back in the day? I said they don't make it. And I said, now they have Make My Fish, which is one of the owners of Famous Fish. And the fish don't taste the same. So when I went in there, I told him, I said, who's in charge here? He turned around and was like, Jonesy. And I said, no. Why the fish don't taste like the fish used to taste? I said, it used to taste sugary. And he said, that's the shrimp. That's the shrimp. I said, I don't know. He gave me the shrimp and I tasted it. I was like, okay, the shrimp still tastes sugary. I said, but the fish used to be peppery and sweet. And he said, that's the whiting. So now you know, if you want the old Famous Fish taste, when you go to Make My Fish, they got a new one in Yonkers and the one across the street from Amy Roots, ask for the whiting. That's what I just finished eating. And I could see the pepper on it. So it is the same.
Just
I still haven't found. Is the tartar sauce homemade or is it from Restaurant Depot?
I don't do tartar sauce.
Said he said with the light on, he's in the chat.
Oh, okay.
That's him right there. He said it's a happy dance for me. It's the light on the hat for me.
Somebody said Miss Jones be Direct TV.
I don't even know if that's in a good way, but
I don't either.
I do like Louisiana hot sauce too. I do like that, and I'll do a Red Devil if nothing else is available. Red Devil, Louisiana, and Frank's.
Until you get some of that Sweet Baby Ray's,
I'm gonna try
get hooked
to look for that. Try West Indian hot sauce. That I don't know.
So remember before I told you that my ex from high school was Jamaican, her family. They used to bring me back the box of hot sauces, and one of them was called Smack My Mama. And they call it pepper. They don't call it hot sauce. Oh my goodness.
Well, I wish they stopped calling macaroni and cheese because they fuck that shit up every time. I'm like, please, can y'all Jamaicans that's in the kitchen stop trying to recreate Southern macaroni and cheese? Please. Call it something else. Call it cheese pie or something. Because it's not doing anybody like you're fucking us up. You're misrepresenting the brand. Yes, Curvaceous. I know they had Ted Smooth was at the Yonkers location last week. and of Make My Fish. What kind of business is this? Her mispronounced NAACP. Who did? Who that? Who did it? Who that did it?
You're supposed to say who that is.
That was disrespectful. This are the folks honoring her. Who, Salt? I mean, who, Spin? She was probably surprised they even invited her outside. So let's give her some grace. Because last time we knew, they was looking for the original Spin to replace her. Were they really? Probably not. You know, I have messy boots. I could see the seasoning on the fish. That's what I know. And when I got my glasses on, I'm really seeing the pepper in the... Now, what I should have done was made some grits. Yup, with this fish. Made me some grits. Cook that up.
Get some cheese grits with the shrimp.
Or the shrimp. I had 2 pieces of shrimp and 2 pieces of fish left over. The chicken has to go because after like a day, you can't.
Yeah.
All right, so look, it's time to say goodbye. But Ulysses, listen, I'm going to have an event and I'm going to have Make My Fish cater it. And I'm going to invite, it's going to be a Gronesies, Jonesies reunion. A Jonesies, Gronesies reunion catered by Make My Fish. And I want everybody near and far, Eric, near and far, T-Boots, to come on through. Let's thank T-Boots for sharing his story this morning. My whole family getting slaughtered. Easy work. Cholula hot sauce is good too. Now you're stepping over into the Mexican levels.
Yeah.
They use different seasonings with their like different type of chili peppers. Oh, the cat just came over here. He knows it's time. He been on that perch all morning. My dad's in here again.
Always welcome you, saying good show to you at the end of a show.
Thank you. Netflix is grabbing up these podcasts on YouTube. Yep, once again, trying to steal our culture. And did you hear about the deal? In a minute, we're not going to be able to watch CBS Beyond Young and the Restless and Bold and the Beautiful and Beyond the Gates.
What deal?
Because Trump's friend, this billionaire guy, just bought, I think, Netflix was trying to do the deal to buy Paramount, CBS, and a couple of CNN. So they're going to censor the news. They're going to probably fire a bunch more people that are being true and real journalists and getting us information. So we're just going to have to shift. They're not going to be happy until they're hurting themselves because they're suffering now because people don't hardly watch TV.
Right.
Think that by bringing in just one way of news, that's Trump's direction or MAGA direction, you're finishing yourself off.
Yep.
That's why y'all trying to buy up all the black podcasts. I'm not surprised Netflix hasn't offered Joy Reid or Don Lyman money because it's not the same. People are not going to be so thirsty to watch news that they watch CBS. They're not. They're going to go to YouTube because they're going to know that CBS is on the take.
Yep.
They're going to go to the independent podcast. Yeah, the internet was the best and the worst thing that the free world could have ever introduced because now it's going to bite you in the ass. And you all come back and want our culture. So just have your checkbook out because I'm on the take too. Yeah, I'm very specific about my tartar. Hold on a second. Okay. Very specific about my tartar. I just need to know where it's from. Slap Your Mama seasoning. I have that in my cabinet. Haven't used it yet. Have you used it?
Do you like spice? You like hot stuff?
Not hot. That's Courtney with that hot. Because then
let
can't
Courtney
taste
try
flavor.
first. Yeah, let Courtney try for you first.
Okay. Because if it's that hot, how can you taste the flavor of it? That's why I like Frank's. Because even though it's hot sauce, it has
Some people just love that. You know what
But
I
I
got?
have it.
When I get something hot, my head starts sweating.
Jonesy, do you have what you need for tomorrow's interview?
You sent me the clips.
I guess. And she sent me the questions.
Yeah.
Bill Jackson said, more likes, please. Oh, come on. How many likes do I have? 2?
No, you can't.
Really?
Let's go look.
I'm going to stop coming on here. Trout and Whiting.
No, you got 145 likes.
Oh, thank you guys. Trout and Whiting has a different taste and texture. Whiting is fluffy and filling. Right. And Trout is thick and tight. Massy. And the catfish is also different. The catfish is also different. But the catfish is not like what we doing anyway. They can't make mac and cheese. I'm sorry. And I appreciate their efforts. I don't know if it's that they use a different cheese and the noodles be too wide. Like y'all be trying to use the ziti noodles for mac and cheese. And there's no seasoning. Nick Music said the light on the hat was dope. The Cutwater Pool Party in July. Big R, you supposed to be hungry now. Did you come to town? Like you said, and did you go by Afro Taco Truck? That food is good too. That food is so good. Get the trifecta if you ever go. It's on Livingston. Wait, what is the address? 1150
Hillside Avenue. Let me see if I can.
No, I think it's 1150 Livingston in Hillside, New Jersey.
Okay.
I think. Let me go back in my.
It's 1350 Liberty Avenue in Hillside, New Jersey.
Hi, sweet baby kitties. Hi.
1350 Liberty Avenue.
Did you go, Big R? Spin has been broken.
I mean, I'm just glad they're getting back together and touring and getting back out there.
The only reason why I'm glad they're getting back out there is because for many years, they had left a lot of money on the table by not working together. And they were the premier group. They deserved all of that because, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do put my chicken and my fish in the air fryer usually, but I didn't have time today because I was trying to do it real quick.
Unfortunately, a lot of groups from the 90s, 2000s, they don't do that, and they leave a lot of money on the table.
Right. And some of them are still holding on to beefs that they had back in the day. And who am I to say your beef ain't relevant? So, and you know your money, but usually, well, the last time it happened, I don't think Pep was ready. And Cheryl didn't want to do it because she didn't want to do music against her religion.
Right.
So when they got back together, I'm sure Pep was able to put money to the side, saying, you'll never know when Cheryl going to go into her, I don't want to perform. And then it happened. She shut it down again. But by this time, Pep had already done a reality show with her daughter. She was performing by herself. Like she came out at the Cassidy thing by herself. So she was doing things by herself, but it still ain't nothing without the whole group. You know, we love that. So the 90s girls will be in Punta Cana. I'll give you exact dates and when you should start getting your tickets on Friday. I'll let you know. The balance theory said that. It sure is. Sriracha with the rooster on the bottle used to be fire until they changed the recipe. The green slap your mom is not as spicy as the, okay. Frank's is too salty. I know. I like that. All right, people. Catfish is good. Who depends on who makes it? Who is interview with tomorrow? Tomorrow is, I have to look. It's real life. It's real life stuff. Hold on. Oh, thank you, Georgiana, for the lunch money today. Are you guys donating to the lunch fund today? I haven't been riding you. I feel like I don't have to ride you. Let me give acknowledgments to who gave me money on Friday. Thank you so much, Georgiana. And Nishai Sanders said, this for coffee or cup waters, whatever you want. Thank you. Ty Narrow, thank you for lunch on Friday. Crystal Chrissy Wilson, thank you, sis. Tanya T, she got her t-shirts and she gave me a little lunch money. Thank you, Jacqueline Tucker, always thank you. Philly Chica, thank you. Alan Lane, thank you so much. Tahita, thank you, sis. Let's go, Bergen. And Beautiful One, thank you all. Thank you all so much. Appreciate it. I really do. It goes a long way.
So tomorrow, you want me to tell who your guest is?
Yeah, because I don't have it pulled up.
Okay,
Tracy
so it's Dawn Collins. She's the family of Richard W. Collins III, talking about his foundation and his life. And he was a second lieutenant, and talking about that whole story and what happened to him. I don't want to give it away yet.
It's tragedy. It's
yeah.
tragedy. Tomorrow's a tragedy Tuesday. But we're going to make it informational Tuesday.
Right.
I missed the truck due to taking my girlfriend's mother for a spa day out of the facility she's in. Aw. So then maybe we should have the truck. Maybe you can get a DoorDash from the truck. Maybe we can arrange that for you. Or are you back out of town now? Oh, she's going through dementia right now. You're a good boyfriend-in-law. Stubbs barbecue sauce. I have that too. Sometimes I mix my barbecue sauces together. I'm not really in love with any one barbecue sauce. They don't make sauces like they used to. And yet everybody has one. And you'd be fooled by the packaging. If I see a big old black man, if I see Giddy on my bottle of barbecue sauce, I know that the getting is good. If I don't see Giddy, I don't want Nitty.
You ever made your own barbecue sauce?
I wouldn't even know how to start.
Yeah, ketchup, vinegar. I knew how to make it at one time. I was taught. Well, yeah, when I
make.
Well, you know, I told you my mother wanted to make sure I can cook for myself and clean for myself and do my own laundry.
Yeah, but that's above and beyond. Now we're making ingredients, and we're cooking half hogs. And so Marco texted me with a link to a farm up here near me.
Okay.
That will do all the things that you were saying about the half of the cattle and make it, and they have cheese.
Make sure they give you make sure they're giving you a good price. If they don't give you a good price, I gotta hook you up with the family.
You just missed 11:11. But I caught it. They have the sliced cheese. Marco, thank you for sending that. As soon as I get my stamps, I probably could get stamps now.
We went down this road before, ma'am.
I keep forgetting to apply. Now is the window.
Now is the window.
Now is the window. You ain't got no on the book income.
Ma'am, we went down this road before, ma'am. Do I gotta start calling you your government for you to stop? You know, when you get called your government, you gotta just think twice. Like,
I know. Grass-fed meats and real foods from our family door to yours. Dutch Meadows. They got the butter, the unsalted butter, the eggs, the premium beefsteak bundle.
That's over by you?
Raw milk. It's in Pennsylvania, but it's not far from me, Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's by me then.
Oh, maybe this might be your place.
Well,
oh my God. Oh my God, it's your place.
The family is in Jersey, but the butcher is in PA.
So this might be it. Raw goat milk. Are we doing raw goat milk ever? I mean, do we?
We shouldn't even be doing milk technically. technically we shouldn't even be doing milk.
Even if it's raw?
Milk is we had this conversation about milk before. Milk is really no good for you. It produces mucus in your body.
I mean, unless it's coming from a woman's body to nurse her newborn.
Right. No, I'm talking about cow milk.
And I'm not drinking bottled milk. I'm not drinking milk, period. Unless it's, I'll get 2%.
We do lactose free right now. I don't know if it's real milk, but I rarely drink milk.
Wait, they said listen to the speech from Pepper. Sorry for bringing the negative. Bye. How you bouncing? What'd she say? She didn't want to do the push it. Cheryl didn't want to do the push it. She didn't want to do all the sexually.
Yeah, but we know that. That's based on what you just said because of her religion. That's why she changed the lyrics. She changed the lyrics for push it, her lyrics to push it.
Tracy said, call tomorrow, Triumph Tuesday, because these are the guests that she put together for us tomorrow. Oh, you'll be back in Irvington on Saturday? Perfect. I know, Georgiana. He makes his barbecue sauce. He makes his own toothpaste. He builds his own house.
Stop. I do know how to make my own toothpaste.
See?
It's baking soda and peroxide.
Khalees has good sauces, believe it or not. No, let me tell you something. I bought Khalees's thing and don't know, it didn't have anything about the dosage. I bought the brain food from her. I wonder if it expired, but I did buy it. Her skin looks good wherever she lives. She learned something from her husband dying. She started eating well. I think they were eating well together, and then he died, and she kept it going.
I was even making my own sea moss at one time.
I don't think that's hard to make, though. That's a gel.
Yeah, the whole process, though, of the dehydration, the soaking, and it just took a long time for a small jar.
You think the food stamps only going to give me $24 a month? They could keep that thing. Big R, I got to call you about the farming thing. Marco said, I'm welcome. He listens from beginning to end. Thank you, Marco. Milk is no good for us. Giddy is absolutely right. Okay. I wish they didn't do that reality show. It cast them in a light that I wasn't prepared for. I was so mad at that show for showing fractures in their relationship.
Who's they talking about? Salt and Pepper?
And SWV.
Oh.
It's too soon. It's too soon. Because they just, like, when you just getting back together and the boat is already shaking, we already talked about reality and the reality behind the reality. So if you're still doing it, the joke's on you. Now, having said all that, I still would like you to come out this Friday and join me to the live broadcast of Pink Champs. That's reality for your ass. It's at Skylark Lounge, or Skylark Diner, rather, in Edison. And from 8 to 9, I'll be going live. But y'all know my live. My live ain't going to hurt nobody.
I'll actually be coming there with you that day.
Yay. And then I'll be like this. Who does that? Why do people smoke like that? They go and put their cheek like that. What does that do? I don't even know. Khalees does look absolutely ravishing. Absolutely gorgeous, and not from makeup. Like from good living and no stress, or maybe little stress. But
and then after people have that on Friday, they got to remember they got to come to that on Saturday too. They got to get those tickets.
yes, especially now that Lake Cool Champagne is going to be providing champagne cocktail specials.
I already told my family when I leave Friday, you might not see me till we have our event on Sunday.
And that's a fact.
Uh,
You said her milkshake is still good. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I love you for watching. Make sure if you're getting the tickets to Glow, which is Saturday, our all-white party for my Jack and Jill chapter, do so, because we're about to shut the event right down. Because niggas need a head count. And I ain't got time for y'all. And nope, you can't pay at the door. Right, Keisha, me too. Protective over relationships. I feel that we were a part of. Don't you feel like you were a part of these groups growing up? Like you were at the beginning watching them on Yo MTV Raps or watching them on Video Music Box or Sherry Lee Simpson and Donnie Simpson. You were a part of it. So now I'm still taking ownership over that whole salt and pepper relationship. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Never can say goodbye. No, no, no. And when is Flip coming back? That's a long ass cruise. Eric, it was 4 members of the law. Long time ago. I think that's the ice machine. I thought it was going down. Thank you to Michael Sean. May he have an amazing birthday. And all you... Oh, we didn't even do birthdays today. Child, I'm tired. I'll swing around tomorrow and hit today's. Thank you to our moderators, Kim and Vintage. And thank you to the man that's going to get it. Giddy gonna get it. DJ Giddy. That does it for me. I appreciate you for watching and listening. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., guys. Flip got stuck because of the storm. He said it on Joe Biden. I don't know where Lawyer Bay is. I don't know. I got to check on her. We're going to have to get it down. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Vintage. The Nikita. The end. Right, the sugar in the tea, and now I'm crashing. This is a whole lot, but it's so good. And before I go, can I just tell you, the only reason why the last little piece of me that watches CBS is because I watch the soap operas. If they fuck around, I hear they're bringing back Shamar Moore to Young and the Restless. If they fuck around and do some bozo interracial something, when they only have one black woman on the show now, which is Lily Winters, if they go and put Shamar Moore and don't go and find him a black woman or a Puerto Rican, that'll be it for me. That'll be when I say lights out to Young and the Restless. I'm tired of the same old storylines. Mrs. Chancellor was there until she was a relic. You mean to tell me there's no qualified black actresses to come on Young and the Restless and love Shamar Moore up? Thank you, guys. Thank you for enjoying the show and for your compliments and for your likes in real life, too. Kat, I'm coming to feed you. Relax. Stop acting homeless. You got 3 bowls of food. You let them get dry, not me. Bye, Tyrese. Bye, y'all. Bye.